I don't know.
It says in the roll 20 roll, if you mouse over the thing in the window, it says you rolled a 3. And then plus 3 plus
3
2,
plus
which
3
is plus
plus 2, yep.
5.
Yep.
All right, we're live. Let me make sure everything is coming through sound wise. Yep. Okay. Give me a introduction for you, Rich.
An introduction for me. Oh, wait, I'm not ready. Look, I have to get my hair fixed. Hi, my name is Rich. I'll be playing Slag Callan Vorst, and I'm a tiefling. I'm a mix of dwarven and a fiend, a devil. I'm the son of the famed dwarven entertainer Harold the Handsome, and I was following the shadow of my father. He was definitely famous telling jokes and singing in Mirabar, which is pretty close to here. And after a while, I was told that hey, you can't follow me all the time. You got to go out on your own. So I have been I've been heading on out to the countryside, kind of seeking to make a name for myself as a bard. So I sing some songs, I tell some stories. I have a tiefling, I have a demonic and dwarven background, and I ended up getting into some trouble with a bunch of with some drow at this festival, and I'm kind of saddled with these schmoes, and we're trying to find out and find out what the problem was and get after some drow. So that's me.
You're a dweefling.
I'm a dweefling.
A
Yeah.
dweefling.
Hey, smile when you say that.
Dwarven tiefling. Smile when you say that.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So we got a new player today. Another new player. Dan. Go ahead and introduce yourself and introduce your character you'll be playing.
My name's Dan. It's the first time I've done a streaming type gaming session. I'm from the old school D&D era from first and second edition. So I'm kind of dating myself. The gray hair doesn't give it away either. So,
I date myself too because that no one else will date me. This
I'm in that club too.
my character that I'll be playing that the party hasn't met yet is I'm gonna be playing a Tabaxi rogue. Um, that has some odd quirks that will soon to be discovered. Um, Basically, he's just a little on edge pretty much all the time and kind of goofy, to be honest. Um,
All right. And
Kind of black in color, with really dark black spots. If you get close enough, you might be able to see it under his clothes if he ever takes them off. But um, not very fond of fire because fire and fur don't mix. But that's about it. He's just a gigantic cat with
All right.
a few
And-
nervous
and
twitches down. And
what's his name?
his name is Farxus Longtail.
Okay. All right. And John, do you want to go next?
Sure. I'm playing Silverhorns. He's a Warforged that looks like a Minotaur. He was part of a great army of Warforged Minotaurs, and he's the last of his brethren. He's searching for adventure and trying to build up a force of fighters to avenge the slaughter of his fellow.
I keep telling you,
Or-
whenever you get to that part, I want to hear you be like, a force of extraordinary magnitude.
He's looking for a force of extraordinary magnitude.
I don't know if anybody gets that reference, but it's hilarious. Anyway, okay, so,
Right, if thinking.
all right, so, Scotty, go ahead and give us your introduction.
Right. I'm Scotty. I am playing Apollo. Apollo is a very young, by half elf standards, half elf. And by very young, like we are talking early 20s, mid 20s human years wise. So, very young half elf. He is an Eldritch Knight, bastard son from a knight family that basically, for all intents and purposes, ended up getting tired of their crap and just trying to make his way and figure out his place in the world.
Yeah, Now, does he have the noble background, or is it just the knight background?
I think it's just the knight background.
Okay.
I think
Alright.
the knight background
I mean,
implied
essentially,
it.
I think I think when you have a knight background, you kind of have to have at least noble descendancy of some sort. Well, no, you
Well,
don't
he's
have to, but
he- yeah, he's no bull. We already have a bull.
He's no bull. No bull. All right. All right. So
UA.
then UA is not here, as you can tell, but she will be being played by Rich. Rich, I don't know if you want to give the introduction, but basically UA is kind of
What I well, Tina has been normally played by Tina, and it's a male Azamar, and I'm trying to think of what he's told us about himself because he's somewhat mysterious. He seems to don't not really remember his past all that well, but he does do a lot of bolt throwing and and magic-y type of stuff. Yeah, pretty much everyone pisses him off. He's in search of his wife.
yeah.
I remember that.
Yep,
He's looking for his wife. He does remember that much from his past.
yeah. He's
Is that pretty close, Brian?
Yeah. He's basically in search of a woman, and he thinks it's his wife. He believes it's his wife.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
he just knows that he's in love with this sort of image of a woman that he has in his mind, and that he's trying to like find that person.
I hadn't picked that up, so a bit more information about.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, but your character don't know that. I overshared.
Damn it!
UA.
All right, must forget.
Yeah, UA is not one for sharing. That's for sure.
I have to know that for playing the character, but forget it for playing my character. Got it.
Unless it's sharing heads that she's carried around in a bag. Anyway.
Right.
All right.
Yeah. UA likes to decapitate things.
Okay. So when last we left you guys were on the road to a place called it starts with A. Adric's Folly. I believe it is.
Yep, a tower, right?
It's like a little keep, yeah. And you guys were on the road and confronted by a dryad. And where Farkas, you are in the woods, being stealthy, as you oftentimes are, and if you look at what you can see from your character's perspective, what we'll do is we'll go to your character, click on your character, and hit Control L, and that is what Farkas kind of can see from his perspective. He can see a group of like adventurers. The other adventurers you see here, for anybody watching, are NPCs. There's Thyron, War Striker. There's I don't know. There's Gold Sneezer, and I can't remember Gregor Gloomhaven. I don't know. Gregor Gloomy Ranger guy, Gloomstalker guy. I don't know. Anyway, so and then Farkas, you also see off in the distance what appears to be a dryad that's kind of confronted them on the road. It's up to you if at this point you want to remain quiet, or if you want, see what's going on, or if you want to kind of step out of the shadows and kind of join the fray, so to speak, or join the whatever's going on.
So the areas in black are the areas that I cannot see, and
Right.
the areas that are
Like essentially, if you hit yourself, like if you click on your token and hit Control L, it'll whatever you can see is what you can see.
okay. So
Except for that spider compass thing at the bottom, that's not actually there. It's just a map.
Yeah. I can see Silverhorns, UA. It looks like Apollo.
Yep.
I can see like 5 people directly to my south. And a little bit off to the.
And then off to your west and southwest, there's barely somebody visible. You should be able to see them on the road, though.
Yeah, like the Dryad token.
Yep, that's the Dryad. Yep.
I will try to proceed stealthily through the trees, to the south and west, approaching to where the Dryad direction is.
All right. So give me a stealth check, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to your, since you're new to the thing, you're gonna go to your character sheet, and stealth will be listed on the left, next to your ability scores, and kind of partway down the sheet.
Yep, I see it. Just click on it.
Yep, and just click on it. Yep. All right, so you rolled it. Why did you roll 2? Oh no, you just rolled it twice. Okay, that's good. Okay, so the 19 is your roll because that's the first one.
Just open my mouse sensitivity because I only clicked once.
Oh yeah, yeah. It could be your mouse sensitivity. But you are plenty stealthy. I don't think anybody here has a passive wisdom that high. No, nope. Actually, Slag is really close. Slag is really close. Oh, so is Silverhorns. Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong thing. No.
What the heck are you reading?
I was looking at armor class. I was like, hey, wait a minute now. Okay, so nobody's really close. The Dryad, I think, is actually the closest. But yeah, nobody notices you walking in, so you may move up to half of your movement speed toward them if you would like.
So if I want to move towards south, and I'm not going to move directly
you can
south.
You can move any direction, but up to half your movement speed, so about three blocks, 3 squares.
So 3 squares diagonally, then.
If you'd like to, yes. You'll notice that I believe that the dynamic lighting might restrict your movement, so you might not be able to go through any black areas. But as you move, you'll notice, like if you move, if you move down one diagonally, if you move one at a time, it'll change your view.
Yeah, I've seen that. That kind of it alters the black sight lines on me.
Yep.
So that's 2. Then that should be the third one right there. Half my movement, right there. Kind of moving towards the Dryad and keeping the group on the road to one side and the Dryad to the other, so I can kind of keep an eye on both to see what's going on. And trying to stay hidden in the trees as much as possible.
Trying to change that GM darkness opacity. Raise that up a little bit because I want that. Where is it? Ah, there it is. That is 72%. There we go. All right. All right. So yeah. So you're there and you're hidden essentially.
As far as I know.
Yes. All right. So the rest of you on the road, you've been confronted by this this rather strange-looking Dryad lady, and I don't even remember exactly what she said to you, but she was happy to see you. Okay. Okay. What did you remember?
No, she said yes that there was some dark elves and they were infiltrating the woods, and there was some corruption. And she says, and I like it.
Yeah, she says she's
So-
pretty she's kind of like happy about the idea that there's some corruption in the woods.
Yeah, so she tipped her hand, as if you will.
She's not necessarily happy about the dark elves invading the forest, but she likes the corruption for some reason.
She likes the corruption. Yeah.
So yeah, so she gives you kind of a wicked smile, and that's where we're at.
Can I cast Detect Thoughts?
Sure.
Can I cast Detect Thoughts on her?
Okay. Can you put that up in the chat window?
No problem, my friend. I just wanted to check to make sure you would say no.
For Dan or anybody that's new to Roll20, if you want to go to the spell list, which is your spell sheet on your character sheet, which Dan you probably wouldn't have because you don't have spells. I don't think. But anyways, anywhere on your sheet where there's a word balloon type thing, you can click on that word balloon and it'll put the description up in the chat window. Okay, so Detect Thoughts is verbal, somatic, and material. Okay. All right.
I got a cup apiece.
Yeah. I hope so. All right. So
If I need to move up, I didn't check that. If I need to move up, I will
range is like 60.
gently approach.
Oh yeah, ranges yourself, so you cast it on yourself, and then you can.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, never mind.
Yeah. So you're good, but within 30 feet of you. So hold on, is she within 30 feet? No, probably not. 45 feet. So you might have to move up once you cast it. Also, are you going to cast at normal volume kind of thing?
As opposed to upcast, you mean, or there's no upcast for it?
No, volume. Like, are you going to say it aloud, or are you going to try to be quiet, or?
I will the somatic part of it. I will, or the verbal part of it. So I will try to keep it on the down low, and I am in the back, so
Right.
I don't know how long. I don't know how long I have to. How that is.
Yeah, the material component is not like easily visible, anyways. It's not like you produce it and be like, "Hey, shiny copper piece here," like that.
Yeah.
And then the somatic component, for moving around and stuff. Since you're behind, Gold Sneezer there, which doesn't give you much cover, but because he's short. But you're also not the tallest tiefling. So
No, I'm dwarf.
yeah, so the somatic is somewhat hidden anyways, probably, right?
Right.
And then so just the verbal would be the only thing that you'd be wondering about. But you're gonna cast a spell. Hold on. If you want to do that, if you want to do a stealthily check, you could do a stealth check. Or if you want to do it stealthily, you could do a stealth check.
Yeah, I might as well try to. Okay. Did you just refresh the screen, or was that my computer?
That must have been your computer.
Sorry. Hopefully the stealth. I'm going to stealthily do it.
Okay, try stealthily.
Or try.
Attempting stealthiness. Entering stealth mode in 5, 4. Okay. Okay,
It shows up.
She knows you're casting a spell.
That's a good perception roll for her.
She probably knows.
Because that was pretty darn stealthy. Darn it.
She doesn't have Arcana though, so I'm gonna do this. Okay, and then what happens, unfortunately, is she casts this.
Counter spell. Okay. What does it do for a detect thoughts though? Just stop it.
Yeah, it just basically stops it.
Okay.
Just counters the spell. Yeah, counter spell only ever stops the spell. It doesn't like actually shoot it back at anybody or anything.
Okay.
Not repel spell.
Return spell.
Yeah, I'd never cast it before.
That's what Slag needs right there is a Ring of Returning.
So
Ring of Return spell or something.
I'm assuming, obviously, since I'm not getting anything, I am aware that it was counterspelled, or at least didn't work.
Yeah, because it has somatic components, so you can tell she's casting a spell too. The other thing though is, do you have counterspell?
No, I don't have counterspell yet.
Okay, because as a reaction, technically, you could counter her counterspell.
Yeah, I could, but I get that a little bit later. I'm not that high enough level yet.
Okay, and just letting you know. So like, eventually, technically, you could counter a counterspell, which would make your original spell go off anyway.
Yeah, it would be like playing ping pong.
Yeah. It's like how the instances work in Magic the Gathering or whatever the
Reverse order of fast effects.
Yeah, fast effects. Yeah. All right. Reverse order. Yep. Okay. So she counters the spell. So you don't have any idea what her thoughts are. You know
what she's thinking.
You know it's been countered.
Yeah. I'd say.
Damn it. And then roll initiative. I think she's going to perceive it as a possible hostile act. I'm sure she doesn't have.
It wasn't.
I'm sure she.
It wasn't not hostile.
Yeah, I'm sure she doesn't have a very good experience with non-hostile people in this area, especially since she's not exactly non-hostile herself, and she's not very trustworthy.
So you got the turn order up?
Yeah, the turn order is up. Hang on, let me put it
okay.
The stream. There we go.
So I'll roll for initiative as well.
So
there,
what? Yeah.
Brian?
So what you want to do is when you roll for initiative, click on your token, and then on your character sheet, you're going to hit the initiative button.
Okay, I see that. I got my character sheet out.
Don't forget to roll it for UA also, Rich.
Yeah, I'm just trying to manipulate all the fun. Here we
That
go.
was for
Here's you.
silver horns. It usually says your name below it, so just in case. But I didn't. I could have just like rolled it as silver horns. Be like, see, I can be anybody.
I rolled a 15.
Here, there's a silver horns. Look, I'm
Did she
huge.
show up? Because it showed up as a
That's right.
terrible roll for me.
Alright, okay, so. Sorry, John, I had to make it. I didn't do it. I couldn't help it.
All right, I thought I had
Wait,
clicked
okay, I got
on UA's. Go ahead.
Yeah, it didn't show up. What did you roll?
I rolled a 7.
Okay, and then what's your dex? Is it 7.12? Is that it? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'll get to see what you guys do first.
Now, do you have control of Gregor? Or did you have control of one of the NPCs?
I can.
It's
I
up to
didn't.
you.
I think she had control of Gregor, didn't she?
She had control
Yeah.
She had control of Thyron.
Thyron, yeah.
Must have been John that had control of somebody else then, maybe.
I had Gold Sneezer.
Gold Sneezer? Okay. Hold on, I gotta roll.
All right,
for
well,
these
you can
guys
do-
real quick.
Well, all right. If you need me to, yeah, I don't have to. I'm not getting the. Oh, now I do. Gregor Hawthorne. Okay.
Yeah, Hoffman.
All right.
That's-
All right. So need a roll for him, right?
Yeah, do that.
Okay.
For Gold Sneezer, we got that. For War Striker, we have that. And did I even roll for the Dryad? I don't know that I did. I don't think I did.
Now, what's the point number after the initiative I'm seeing here?
Okay, so the point number is a tiebreaker, and essentially what it is your dex.
Okay.
It's taking a minute.
So, what, on my character sheet, I just click on the initiative thing, and I click on L, roll my initiative for me, or do I roll
Yeah.
something else?
So what you want to do is you want to click on your token first.
Oh, down at the bottom, right click or left click.
No, on your token. On your little guy that's on the image on the map.
Yep.
The image of your guy on the map. Click on that, and then
Yep.
on your character sheet, click where it says initiative. Underneath your initiative, where it's like a little bar. If you mouse over the word, it turns red, and then it allows it to be clicked on. But you're already on there as 15 though.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
the reason you don't have the dex tiebreaker on your sheet is because haven't put it on there, but I can do that in a minute. But, what's your dex? 16, right? Or no, 20, right?
Yeah.
So it'll be 0.2 really. Like when it comes up, it'll be 15.2. But right there, I just put it as 15.20. But there you go.
Okay.
So Silverhorns is going to be going first.
Woohoo!
Alright, Silverhorns, you are about 40... Is it 40 feet? Yeah, 40 feet from the Dryad. And she is
No, it's in front of you.
She has kind of brandished her staff. I don't know if you've seen this on Twitch. But she has brandished her staff, and she is ready to go. You know, she's kind of perceived the casting of a spell as a possible intent of something else. So...
I will brandish my axe.
Okay. Uh-oh, what happened there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you cut out for a minute there.
Yeah.
It sounded like a CB radio.
Oh, I'll tell her. It's been a while since I chopped any trees up.
Okay. So you're gonna move up toward her?
and I'll move up toward her.
Okay.
And I'm checking to see, do I have intimidation?
What is your movement? Hang on, let me look at your movement real quick.
Do I have extra movement? I don't know if I do or
I
not.
think your movement speed's only 30 right now.
Okay.
Well, I thought barbarians did get a movement, but it's not till 5th level, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Do you have intimidation?
So we level up, is what you're saying?
That's what I'm looking. I was.
No, that's not what I said. Yeah, you do have intimidation.
Okay, I'll try to intimidate her.
All right. Oh, maybe you shouldn't have me roll. That was a 6.
Oh.
Let me see. There's still a chance. Yeah.
Yeah, she's probably pretty. She's in her element. You know, she might be difficult.
Oh,
Yeah,
she
sure.
only rolled a 3, but her perception, her persuasion's +9, so she still went higher than you. I didn't realize like how high her persuasion was
All right.
until I rolled it, and I was like, oh yeah, +9. That's not good.
Well, she is Dryad after all.
Yeah. This is one of those
Them Dryads, they're
forest
persuasive.
nymphs, tree nymphs.
Yeah.
All right, so Silverhorns, the intimidation didn't work. Are you going to try to do anything from that position? You're about 10 feet away from her.
No, because I can't reach her with a melee attack, and if I rage this turn and don't hit her, then it'll waste the rage. So I'll wait until rage until next turn.
Yeah, well, it's if you don't
could-
attack or be
You
attacked.
can throw a rock.
Let's see. Let's put the rage up there real quick. It ends early if you're knocked unconscious or if your turns end and you haven't attacked. So you don't have to hit her. You just have to attack.
Oh, so I could attack empty space?
No.
Do you have anything you could throw at her?
No, I was just saying you could chuck something at it.
Yeah, but I already had my two-handed weapon and brandished it. I'd have to drop my weapon.
That's true.
Yeah, good point. You could spit at her.
Hurling insults doesn't count.
What do you mean hurling insults? That's what I do best.
Verbal attacking
No,
doesn't
for
count.
barbarian.
Yeah, verbal attacking doesn't count unless you're a bard.
Yeah.
All right, so the other thing is if she attacks you,
Right.
like this, then you would have still stayed out. But
She looks like she's gonna give you a smooch.
okay, so hold on, I gotta. It doesn't. Why does it not have her staff on there? That's weird. All right. Well, she'll attack you with the dagger and do staff damage. How's that?
All right.
24 is a hit, and 9. Well, actually, let's see. Yeah, we'll just give her that. 9 piercing. 9 bludgeoning.
Ah, all right.
I gotta put a longbow or a staff on her, quarterstaff on her thing.
Can you do that, or do I need to take?
I got it. I'm doing so.
You got
I'm
it?
running
Okay.
Silverhorns, guy. I just need you to run UA, and if you can, Gregor, and if not, then let me know.
Okay. Yeah, just as long as we take our time, you know.
Right.
That's cool.
All right. Let me do this here. I gotta throw her. It will be Farkas that goes next. Farkas, you see that she is obviously hostile and going to attack this group. You don't know either group per se, but the Dryad, just looking at her, kind of makes the hairs on the back of your neck stand up.
And all over your body.
And there's a lot of hair, so
Yeah.
Good.
Good. My good personality detection device. It gives me the willies. Still kind of off in the trees, and I have line of sight with her.
Right.
I'm gonna take a shot at her with my longbow.
Okay, and you are technically, for all intents and purposes, right now, you are invisible to her. So you will have advantage, and so at the top of your character sheet there, I think it says advantage, normal, disadvantage. Yes, no.
Nope.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. It
Oh,
does.
oh, okay. Yeah, so that'll be what you'll roll is on advantage there.
Okay, so I'll click on advantage
Yep, there you go.
and go to longbow and just click on that once.
Right.
Why it rolled 3 dice, I have no clue.
Well, I guess we take the first one in that. What do you think?
Wow.
Actually, any of them. Yes.
I'll sensitivity way down too. I don't understand.
The advantage is the first one there. 25 hits. So you're going to go on to the chat window where it says longbow +1 and then 2519.
Yep.
And you're going to mouse over where it says longbow +1 and click on that. And then you did 7 piercing damage to her.
And would that be counted as sneak attack damage?
Oh, yes, sorry, yep. Anytime you have advantage, usually you can get a sneak attack off at least once per turn. Because you can only...
And if they're engaged in combat with someone else. So I believe so. That's how
that depends. It depends if you're swashbuckler rogue or not.
Yeah. So
I think you are a swashbuckler rogue, aren't you?
I'm just a regular rogue.
Oh, okay, okay.
I haven't got a high enough. I think I'm
Yeah, you have
like
an archetype already. I just don't know what it is yet.
Yeah, if you're fourth level.
criminal spy.
Ah,
Is what I am.
that's your background.
Yeah.
Hang on 1 second. It says...
I think I'm a
It'll
bird.
be up by your... Yeah, thief rogue. You're a thief.
Yeah. Because I want to be able to break into things.
Yeah, so that's why you got... That's also why you got second story work and stuff like that.
Yep. Yep.
And you'll also get fast hands later, which is really handy rogue skill.
The old standard thief.
Yep, yep.
So the only dice that gets doubled is the damage dice, correct?
No, you don't double the dice. So what you're going to do is... so in the future, here, what we'll do is... if you look at your character sheet... Let me open it up for people that are watching to see here. If you look at your character sheet...
Yep.
Toward the bottom there... actually, it's not toward the bottom. It's almost direct middle where you have your attacks, your longbow, your longsword, and all that, right?
Yep.
Where it says sneak attack under that, you're gonna check that little box.
Then
There you go.
roll the 2d6.
Yeah, and then if you want to mouse over 2d6 right now to roll it, you can do that. And normally it'll just go off when you make your attack.
Okay, so
There you go.
wow.
Yeah, it must be mouse sensitivity or something.
Something.
But the sneak also did another 7, so that's nice. Good amount. That's a really good sneak attack. Not as good as the 9 that came next, but you know.
Yeah.
That's because you rolled a 1 on the 1d6. That's why.
Yeah.
But still, like usually that's usually average is like 8, so it's not too bad.
So she definitely knows that someone else is there. That she.
Yeah, and that means you've revealed your location, and everybody else will have seen you now too. Like, well, at least not seen you, but like know that there's something up there or somebody up there shooting a bell.
Especially Silverhorns are just seeing an arrow out of this drag.
Yeah, that's now that now like struck the dryad and made her flinch. All right, Thyron War Striker. That is me, me. Yeah, that is actually I had Teenya controlling him. He will run up there. He can't get all the way up there though either. I don't think so. Oh yeah, he can get within 30 feet. There you go. So he'll go there, and he is going to hit with the great sword, or attempt to hit with the great sword, I should say. And we'll do this too. And it's a huge miss. I had the divine smite already and all that good stuff. Avast! Watch how I I'm terrible. Well, anyway, okay, so Apollo, you're next. He only gets one attack because he's not high enough level yet.
All right.
You guys haven't taken a long rest
How
in a bit.
far can I move?
Well, not in a session, I should say. You are close
30.
enough. You should be able to get pretty dang close, but
And each square counts as how many feet?
5 feet. So you can move 6 squares basically, and you can move diagonally if you kind of like look diagonally, like 30 feet would be there. But 30
Can I
feet's
do
also
that?
there.
And, like,
See?
is it possible for me to move there behind Silverhorns
Yes.
and basically try to flank her? Is that a thing that is possible?
not from behind Silverhorns, but if you were behind her in any of these 3 squares, then you could flank her.
Okay.
And by raw, it
But
would,
if I show up
Raw
behind
would only,
Silverhorns,
yeah,
one
Raw
of them
would-
can flank her.
yeah, raw would only be this square, but rules is written. But we allow all 3 of these squares because
Well, let me-
I consider this right and left rear area the flanks. The right flank
Well,
and left
it's-
flank. That to me is flanking.
If Silverhorns' player is up for it, I pretty much want to try and move into a position to try and flank her. I mean, I may not be the one.
Well, you could
just
dash.
trying
Then.
to do
You
it.
could dash then, and then you wouldn't be able to get an attack this round, but you would definitely put her into a flanking position. Like
Let's do that.
Sandwich.
Yeah. So you can get into any of these areas here, like this square, or this square.
Do I have dash?
Yeah. So everybody has dash as part of movement that you can do, but it takes your action unless you're a thief of a certain level. Then you can dash as a bonus action.
All right, let's do that.
Or sorry, rogue of a certain level. I think monks eventually get a dash as a bonus action, don't they? Like Step of the Wind is definitely one of the, something like that. But okay, so do you want to move? Do you need me to move you up there, or you got it?
You might want to do it.
Okay. All right, so
This thing is being weird to me.
you got to be on the top arrow thing. Don't forget. So do you want to be here, or here,
Yeah.
or here?
I want to be directly behind.
Directly behind. Okay. All right. So actually, in putting you there is actually advantageous for Thyron here too, because you're flanking with him also.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Like, I might not be the one to hit yet, but I wanted to, tactics.
All right, Rich.
Help somebody out.
UA is up next.
Yoe would say, "Well, whatever you guys do, save her head. Heads are good bargaining chips, and you seem to have this. You seem to have this covered. So, I'm just gonna. I guess I've got Ray of Frost. I'll try to frost her.
Okay.
This'll wither her leaves.
Ray of Frost.
Come on, number pop up.
12. Let me see here. I don't know that 12 is a hit. No, 12 is not a hit.
I don't know UA enough to know if she's got bonus actions that would work here.
But no,
So-
but you did Ray of Frost. Okay, never mind. Yeah.
I did. I intentionally. UA has always said never use a spell when a cantrip will do.
Right.
So I was doing that.
I just couldn't remember if she had Eldritch. I thought you did Eldritch Blast at first, and then because that's 3 beams or 2 beams. I mean,
I don't. Does she? Yeah, I just picked Ray of Frost because it was.
because that's
It
what
was-
she
it was
does
the-
use that a lot
It was
too.
the
Yeah.
first one.
Yeah, she is a cold spell maven, or he is a cold spell maven type thing.
Yeah. So there's Firebolt. I don't see Eldritch Blast on here. I see a lot of
Well,
different flavors of that.
He might not be a warlock. He might be like a sorcerer. But I don't know.
Yeah, you don't even know.
I
It's
don't
so
even know.
mysterious.
It's not my character.
So he shrugged his shoulders and said,
I say that
you guys."
I say that like
What?
I say that like I would know about whether or not, like it being my character, whether I'd know it as a warlock or a sorcerer. I might not, like.
I don't know. It's one of those spellcasting types. They're all pretty much the same. Okay. So next is
Next
Kalen.
would be Kalen. Yep. That slag is up.
Yeah. Okay. And so Slag. So let me just take a second here. I mean, they do seem to be pretty much surrounded, so he doesn't want to. I think he's going to try a dissonant whispers. Yeah,
You
she's
guys, I can't hear the
seems to
wind
be.
very
Able,
well.
wait a minute. Wait a minute. She's got those freaking counterspell things. All right, I'm going to shoot instead.
Okay.
Just quick change of mind. Um, using my LT crossbow.
Lieutenant Crossbow for the win. Okay, no, Lieutenant Crossbow did not win. Okay.
Jeez, we are rolling like crap.
I started it, I guess, but
Yeah. Okay. So, however, he does have a. He will go and throw a bardic inspiration on Silverhorns.
it's because Dan.
So,
It's because
hey,
Dan took 4 rolls and they were all great, and so now we all got to roll like
yeah,
crap. So.
he took all the good stuff out of them.
I actually
So,
went
all
into my
right.
control panel and set my mouse sensitivity to the lowest setting possible. If that helps.
All right. So.
All right. Silverhorns, you got it. You have bardic inspiration.
All right.
So,
All right.
so
Kellen,
okay.
are
That
you, are
at
you
least
staying
I
in the
know
same-
that.
Is Slag staying in
I
the same
can't.
spot?
For right now, he'll move in front of Gold Sneezer because he wasn't. I'm thinking that something else may happen here, and I want to have a wider view of it.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure this little girl's not all by herself. So, okay, now I'll go to. I'm thinking Gregor can shoot. I mean, so pull up Gregor. Does he have a? He has a longbow, so he's gonna longbow. But he has 2 longbows. I guess let's put it there twice, I suppose. He's gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the character. That's a
on the
bonus
Dryad?
action, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Dryad. That's a bonus action, right?
I believe so. Yeah. If you want, you can put it up there, and then everybody will know.
I was trying to. It just my computer keeps wanting to reset.
I'm gonna put this
I
little
don't know.
bullseye. See that little bullseye that I put on her? I'm gonna put that as the hunter's mark.
Okay,
It might actually
Here-
be what it's intended for, actually.
there's Hunter's Mark.
Yeah,
It's a bonus action, yes. Quite.
Yep, bonus action. Okay, so and that's Gregor, what he's doing, right?
Yep, and then he's gonna go
shooter.
Wanger.
Thwang. I don't think you should talk about thwanging her in public. I'm just saying.
Damn it!
Damn it, that you can't say it in public. Wait, hold on.
The Hunter's Mark only adds damage, right?
Yeah, I guess it does. Yeah, I thought it. Okay, yeah. Yep.
So, yeah, there's things flying all left and right all around this character.
Okay.
Damn it. Okay,
Yeah.
I think he's gonna. Well, for one thing, my screen needs to be reset, so Gregor will stay right where he is for now.
Okay. All right. Gold Sneezer says, yeah, you can't hit with him, but you gotta have to cast magic missile. Achoo! And then he casts magic missile.
And magic snap missiles fly out of his nose.
No, just gold dust. By the way, it's
pyrite.
not real gold dust; it's fool's gold dust. Okay, so 4H 10 damage. All right, and then that's Gold Sneezer's turn. And then Silverhorns. Wait, yeah. So Silverhorns, you're back up, top of the round.
All right.
You know, I need to do a little round thing. I'm gonna use the fox as the end of round.
What does the fox say? Ding ding ding. I'm gonna rage bonus action.
Okay.
Roll a d8.
Brandon was in here. Under attack was in here and said, "Have fun, all. Gotta go." Rage bonus action, and then hit him with the axe. You said?
No, roll a d8.
Oh, roll a d8. Oh, that's right. The wild magic surge, right?
Yep.
Is that on your sheet, by the way? It is.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Wild surge. I got a 8.
All right. 8.
You got to open to that.
Bolt of light shoots from your chest. Another creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 radiant damage and be blinded until the start of your next turn. Until your rage ends, you can choose this effect again on each of your turns as a bonus action.
Okay, the DC is going to be higher than
We've seen that one before. That was very effective.
This is Ion Cannon. So, Iron
Iron
Man
Man.
move. Iron Man move. Okay, so it is, what is it? D6?
Yep.
D6. Okay. Roll 1d6, and she's also blinded.
Okay, so that means I get to attack it.
It only did 1 point of damage, but she's also blinded. So your
So-
next
But that's-
attack will
that's
definitely be
just
at
your-
advantage. Yes.
So, smack her with the axe.
Okay, are you rolling that or am I?
I'll let you roll it.
Okay, I didn't know if you, because I seen you had access to your sheet, so I wasn't sure. All right, great axe at advantage, and smack. Oh yeah, 23 is a hit
All right.
for 12 damage.
All right. I'll go ahead and action and smack her again.
Oh, okay, interesting. Good deal. Try it again. Oh, double 6s. I'm terrible. You hate me
That-
right for you. What's that?
What is Rich's
The Bard
dice give me?
Inspiration, it probably won't reach your armor class. No,
Okay.
you can choose to use it or not, but you rolled a 6, so
Yeah, you had double 2s, which with your bonus, so
Okay. Then I'm done.
all right. Okay, then her turn. She is going to
surrender.
she casts a spell. Hold on one second here. Is that it? Yeah. So she casts a spell here that it is called Entangle. And all of you guys that are in this area, it's 20-foot square. So let's see. Where can she get to? That's
Ooh, that's a nice entangle token there.
yeah. So anybody in actually actually a square. So anybody in this area.
Well, rotate it.
Oh, it is kind of square if you rotate it, I guess. So didn't think about that. It's still the wrong size, but there we go. There you go. That's more like the right size. Okay. So anybody in that area is going to make a strength save. So that's Silverhorns and Thyron and Apollo.
Apollo.
Okay, I'll have to go for Silverhorns here. So strength save.
Yep.
Nope, not an advantage, but
Figure
21
out
is the
how to
first
do
one.
it here.
So Silverhorns made it, so you're not entangled.
I'm looking for it on my end.
It'll be next to your ability scores.
Okay.
Near the top, under your inspiration and proficiency bonus. The first
Okay.
thing there, it doesn't say saves for some reason. It says saving throws down at the bottom instead of at the top, but right there it
And
says
it's strength.
Yeah, strength. All right, that's a good one. And then who else was? Oh, Thyron was the other guy. He should be able to make that no problem too, hopefully. Unless I roll terrible, which of course, okay, he didn't. Why is it +3 to saves? Oh, bless. He's not blessed. Okay, but he still
Does
made,
I
still
don't
made
think
the
that
save. And then she also she swipes at Silverhorns again, and she's going to have this too. Where is it? What is it? I think it's an extra D. No, it's just the weapon's damage die becomes a D8. It's already a D8.
She should be at disadvantage for being blinded.
Oh yeah, yep, you're right. Should be a disadvantage, so the low roll will take it, and 14 will not hit Silverhorns. And Farkas, you are up next. Now you have revealed your position. She didn't quite get you with the entangle, so you're not entangled. Actually, nobody was entangled because they all made their saves, but but you're not in the difficult
They're like
terrain.
standing on top of the.
That's the other. That's the
vines.
other thing where the entangle is. It's all difficult terrain, guys. So
Okay. Now here's my question: do I have advantage on the attack because she is blinded, or no?
yes, you do.
Okay. Now I'm reading what the player's handbook says for the rogue. It says I don't need advantage on an attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet.
Yep,
That means the other 3 people. And goes
that's correct.
if that enemy isn't incapacitated, you don't have a disadvantage on the attack. That's for my sneak attack. So
Right.
I get sneak attack damage on her even if
Yep.
she does
even
the
if
one.
you're, yeah, even if you're not hidden. Yep.
Okay.
As long as you have advantage on the roll, basically.
And or
and then
I have a
or if you have an ally within 5 feet and you're not at disadvantage.
yeah. Okay. So I will do. I only get one attack, so I'll shoot another arrow at her.
Okay.
So I'm at advantage. I got the sneak attack. So hopefully see if my mouse sensitivity works this time.
I'm just gonna do something real quick here.
Did only 2 dice roll this time? Yay! 2 dice. So I'm assuming that the 25 hits.
Yeah, the 23 would probably hit, but yeah, I mentioned.
So let me do.
25 definitely hits.
So I roll the longbow.
You can click on the longbow thing. There you go.
So 8 plus 7. Oh, so it did figure it out. So 14 piercing and 7 sneak. So that's 21 total, is it? Is that how that works?
Yep. 21 total.
And that would. And I'm going to try to move. Well, since I don't have to be stealthy anymore, I'm going to try to move up. 10, 15, 20. I'm going to position myself to that location right there, I do believe. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Alright. And Thyron.
Fire and move. Fire and move. Don't stay in one spot.
Stick and move. Stick and move. Alright. Alright, so Thyron will. Yeah, I'm running Thyron. Okay, yeah, Thyron will just try to attack her again with his greatsword. This time he'll be at advantage. And he still missed. And he's not a fighter, so he don't get action surge, so that'll be it for him. Alright, Apollo, you're up.
All right, I'm a stabber.
Even with advantage. I think Thyron might have to go back to using his bow or something.
Do I have advantage?
Yes, you do. Everybody has advantage because she's blinded.
All right, I'm a stabber. Where's my sword?
It'll be down kind of in the middle-ish of your character
All
sheet.
right.
Middle area.
If people start
Is
hearing
it?
a chainsaw
There
sound,
you go.
Alright.
Oh man, you missed too.
What the hell?
Dang. Low roll 10. Actually, the roll was a 4 total, and then you got the +4 +2 for your abilities.
Hacks. Druid is hacking.
You're an Eldritch Knight, though, right? So you could action surge theoretically if you wanted.
Yeah, let's do that. What does that entail?
You just say you action surge,
Okay, action
You
surge.
get
and
another
then
attack.
Now what?
you get another attack. You get to attack again if you want, or you could do.
Am I still at advantage?
Are you still? Yes, you're still at advantage. Yep. As long as she's blind, you guys will be at advantage. How long
Yes.
Is she, how long is she blind for? Just till the end of the round, John?
Yeah.
Which, since John went at the first of the round, she won't be blind. She won't be unblind until the end of this whole round.
Yep.
All right. So did
no,
I hit
no.
this time?
No, it's the end of this whole round because this would be John's first turn next round. That time you did hit. You got a 23, and even the 20 would have hit. You just need that 20 the previous roll, and you'd hit both times. 9 damage. Okay, she's feeling it now. Boys and goyles. All right, UA. Oh wait, are there any bonus action attack type things that you might have? Do you know, Scotty?
I have no idea.
All right, we'll have to look at that later.
Is-
All right.
Is the action surge a bonus attack? A bonus action?
No, action surge is not. It doesn't cost an action.
It's an action surge.
Yep. Gives you
Yeah,
an
the
extra
closest
action.
thing. The closest thing I have to a bonus action is one of my spells having a bonus action if I cast it.
Right. Yep.
I think Draconic Smite had one, where like if I hit, magical shenanigans could come up as a bonus action.
Right.
But I didn't do that. I just regularly struck, so that would be a no, I think.
All right. So
Okay.
UA.
UA, this is taking far too long. So I'm just going to check on the distance. Distance is fine for chill touch. So he's going to go and say, just die already.
And chill touch is a save. Oh no, it's 21 to hit. Okay.
Yeah, I could roll again, I guess, to see if I crit. Do you want me to do that, or?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll at advantage because you'd be at advantage.
Yeah, I mean,
Just to see if
it's
there's a
good.
crit.
Good
Just
point.
to see if there's a crit there. 11.
Nope.
So
So okay. Yeah, this is just a shooting damage.
Yep. For 6 damage. Okay, you see when she gets hit with that, last hit with that chill touch, she kind of withers a little, and you notice that there and there, everybody in those areas needs to make a strength save.
Now I have a question. This is another one about not knowing the character, but UA always asks if they're bloodied or below half hit points or
Yes.
something.
Yes, so she is bloodied, and UA would know this now.
Does that make UA do anything different?
Yeah, there's something on her sheet. On his sheet.
I'm trying not to read everything on her sheet.
So when they are
Per-
bloodied or below half, I think she can either, on that chill touch, she would have known too. So I think she can do a. Yeah, if you know of a creature that you can see is it's below half its hit point. Your spell attacks ignore half cover and 3/4 cover. Okay, that's all that is. Okay.
Okay. All right. Now it's time to click and roll. So strength save. Yeah, probably the people who were the strongest went in and attacked. So, all right, that's UA's.
Gregor needs to do 1, 2.
Oh, she has bless turned on. Don't
That's okay.
UA. You don't
It's
have.
just
You're
10.
not. You're not blessed.
It's just 10.
Yeah. And okay.
And then Silver Orange isn't even in it. Farkas, make a strength save. Oh, you already did.
Oh, I failed
You
miserably.
failed. Okay, so you're entangled, and all that means, though, in this case, is that you will take. Uh, 5 damage from thorns and such.
Oh,
And you are restrained. For here, let me pop that spell back up again real quick. You are restrained until the spell ends. So all restrain does, though, is it means that you can't. It's essentially, if you attack at disadvantage.
okay.
And you can't move. Your movement speed is 0. Um, Attack rolls against you have advantage, and attack rolls you make have disadvantage. And you
Okay.
have disadvantage on any dex saves also.
That's a fair amount for a first level spell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a very good spell, actually.
yeah. If it succeeds, it's good. And she's got a high DC because of the being a dryad, and also she has something called the Dark Wood Boon.
She's in her native habitat.
Yeah, well, just for this
Okay.
specific module or adventure type thing, she's got a special ability though, basically.
Now, do you put the damage on my character, or do I?
Oh yeah, I can take it off there if you want.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
the easiest way to do it is you click on your token. Click on your token, and then above in the green thing, you just click on the green thing, and then type in minus, what was it, 5? Yeah, 5.
Yep.
And then it'll just take it away from your temporary hit points.
What was the DC on it, Brian?
17. You're good.
Yeah, so
Slag
the
missed
le-
it,
the
though.
bo- yeah, Slag and UA missed, and Gregor made it with the 23.
Okay, do you guys want to take 5, or do you want to take... Do you want me to roll the damage again?
I'll just take 5.
Okay, so give UA and Slag 5.
It should be showing up on their tokens at any time.
I think Gold Sneezer failed too. Yeah, Gold Sneezer failed too, so I gotta take it away from him. Ooh, he's hurt because he's sort of wimpy.
Yes, that angle all over the place, didn't it?
Yeah, it basically went up everywhere else too now.
It's growing.
But Spike, what about
think-
poor Spike?
I think theoretically it would have went where we're at. Did Spike fail it too?
Oh, I didn't even roll for Spike.
Oh, okay. I was saying.
I mean, I just thought he would jump up on top of somebody.
Yeah, but he could still be entangled.
I don't think I have a
Wrap
sheet
up
for-
and around.
Did you? Yeah. Did you give me a sheet for Spike? I forgot.
All you gotta do is Alt and double click on his token, which is on Gold Sneezer's shoulder there. Here, you want me to make it? I can run it. Well, actually, here I'll make it, and then you can make it, and if yours is better, then you can keep yours. No, go ahead. No, go ahead. No, go
Well, I
ahead.
mean, his strength. He's gonna fail it.
Probably. Yeah, he failed. Okay. So we'll do this just out of curiosity. It's 5 again. So yeah. So he would take 5, and I think that's like he doesn't even have that many. But
No, he only has 4 hit points.
okay. So what he does is he blips out of existence.
Okay. Spike.
He blips out of existence, and so now you have to like kind of call him back. But, anyways, all right. So then it is UA's turn. Did she already go? Yeah, she did the chill touch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was what
Yep.
procced that. Okay, and then Slag, you get to go.
Okay. So that was just so much stuff. I lost track.
And so yeah, Slag, you're at advantage still. Spike just disappears behind you, kind of thing.
Well, I'm at advantage, but I would be at disadvantage, so I'm at regular because
you're straight rolling, yeah, because you're restrained. That's right.
Yeah, so I'm regular. Let's see what would be good here that I got.
Yes, I
All
got
right, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try Dissonant Whispers, and hope that, but because she's blind, she won't counterspell it.
Yeah, she can't. She can't go to counterspell. You have to be able to see someone casting in order to counterspell.
Then my hope is granted. Then Wisdom save.
Okay, hold on one second. Just put that on you guys, I guess. Wisdom save DC.
15.
You can't do the pestilence if you're looking for the spell description.
Oh, I was wondering.
There you go. There's a spell description. So either Rich or I have to do it. Whoever casts the spell or whatever. Okay,
Sorry,
so,
I should have put it up there.
I just like to read some of this stuff because
yeah.
interesting.
All right. So Dissonant Whispers is a DC. What is it? 15. Okay, 15.
15. Yep. Wisdom.
Wisdom save. Oh, she's got a good wisdom.
Wow.
I don't know how
Ooh,
wise
and
she
she
is.
failed. She failed. So she takes.
So she
how much?
takes
5.
Just
Yeah,
the
5.
full amount. It's not a big damage to her, but it's especially if I roll terribly like that.
And when you
Is that
and
that's
when
what-
you rolled that
one, and 3? Yikes!
Okay, so you whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear, racking it with terrible pain. You see it. You see
Yep.
it. You see her writhe in pain, and she kind of screams out, "Ah!" And she like turns into like a little like what looks like a withered sapling in the middle of the road.
She would try to run away if she. I don't know whether she tries to move away.
She's dead, so she's not running anywhere.
Oh, she's dead. Oh, okay. Well, then that's that.
All right. So
Are the entangle
clear?
Are the entangle spells concentration?
No, they're not exactly. The first one might be. I don't think it is, but let me see. You go up entangle. Yeah, concentration up to 1 minute. So the first one disappears. Where is it? Where is it? The first one probably would have disappeared on which you got hit last, but I didn't think about that. Okay, the next ones. The other ones here, you feel like people who are restrained. You can feel them, the vines releasing, and then kind of slowly slinking back into the woods. And that is that.
UA, if you don't mind, can we please not decapitate? I don't even know. Does Dryad turn into a tree?
Yeah, she turned into like a sapling type of thing, like a withered old sap, like a tree, but like a withered old tree that's all like about the size of a sapling,
Cut it down.
and there's all kinds of thorns sticking out of it.
To try to retrieve my arrows if I could. There should be 2 of them stuck in her.
Yeah, they're laying on the ground now, but yeah.
Do we keep ammo count typically, Brian?
I say like so basically it's if you search for a minute you can find half your ammo, but I usually play it as if you search for longer than like a minute, then you can find all of it basically.
Yeah, they'll be on the ones that you miss if it's in something that you kill. They're literally right there.
Usually if it's something like depending on what it is, you might have ammo break sometimes, but other than that, you get all.
Yep.
Your
If you really miss badly,
yeah,
you shoot into a rock.
yeah.
All right. Hey, strange cat man. Thanks for the help, I guess.
You're welcome. She kind of gave me the willies, so I figured I'd help you out.
That's great. My name is Slag. This is Yue. This is all these other people. What's your name?
My name is
I feel like Teen Yu right now would be like, don't tell him my name.
Right. Well, look at tag team playing her character.
I don't trust him.
I don't trust him.
I want
You like your head on your shoulders.
But he literally gave you the shirt off his back and his left arm. I still don't trust him. All right.
I like his head.
Yeah,
So
go ahead.
what brings you here?
Uh, I was actually out in the woods here looking for some herbs and stuff. I'm kind of nothing in particular, just something that I kind of like to enjoy. Not having
That
much luck though.
catnip?
Well, I know UA would not be enthusiastic about adding to our party, but for purpose, but
Right.
well, well, you're welcome to join us if you want to hunt some drow. Where they've done some problem, they made some problems for the village, and you might have noticed the problems with the moon and the eclipse and all that. They're doing that.
Yeah,
So
you have noticed it was a moonlit night, and then it's been fairly dark for like 2 days now.
Yeah, that's not normal. Yeah, that's
Definitely something wrong going on there.
yeah, that can cause some issues with my plant growth too. So, um, yeah,
Plant
something easily
growth.
looked into, I would take it.
Plant growth.
Wow.
Okay, there's Callan. All right, so I'm gonna put you guys here on a different map here.
okay, and UA is not trusting and is huffy about having Farkas join us and all that type of thing because that's what UA would be.
Okay, are you gonna summon Spike back?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right.
And I know that he's going to be summoned back fully health, but I'm still going to check him out and fuss over him a little bit.
Okay.
Spike, you got to be careful. Just don't. When a fight starts, you just get some distance. Don't stay so close. And I give him a foxy treat.
Sea tree. Yeah.
Fox. Bow, chicka, wow, wow, chicka, chicka, wow,
I got
wow.
nothing.
All right. All right. So you guys but you guys say, wait, it didn't work. Why is it not working? What happened there? Okay, I guess it works. Do you guys on this map with the logs?
No, we haven't done the map with the logs. We did a
No,
bridge we had to
I'm
cross.
saying, are you guys on the map with the logs? Do you see the map?
Oh, yes.
Does everybody see the map?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, hold on. Let me do this real quick because I'm sure I didn't do the dynamic lighting for it because, I'm terrible like that.
I just wish we could have seen whether the dryad was corrupt by magic or whether it was just a bad sapling. It would have been nice to know what we're up against.
Right. Could have just been a bad seed.
Could have been a bad seed.
Okay, so everybody can at least see what Silverhorn sees. Which is this area, this radius of light that's 20 feet of bright light and 20 feet of dim light. Some of you can see much more, like the half elf and Slag and the Tabaxi and
Yep.
such could see more. Gregor, Thyron cannot. Gold Caesar can. That kind of thing. At any rate, you're following the riverbank. It becomes a dark cliff. Above you and to the north rises a wall of stone. Below you, the icy dark wood river flows southeast. Not far ahead, the cliff face turns out and the road turns abruptly north through the trees. I probably need to do this because they're probably good. They probably should have done it already. Okay, yeah, 1 second. Oh, Lord. What is wrong with me? Here, let's do this. There we go. Alright. Yeah. In the far distance across the river, there's 2 points of weak light that struggle to pierce the night, barely illuminating a large building. Your your best guess is that the large building um could be Adric's Folly, maybe. That's your best guess. You're not 100% sure, but
Is there anybody with us who's more familiar with the area who might say, at least, yeah, this seems like about the right distance for me to of Gregor or Gold Sneezer? Does anybody have that sort of feel?
Gregor would probably know.
Does it seem like at least it's probably getting close to the right distance?
Thyron would probably know, and also actually Farkas might know too, depending. But or no, not Farkas.
Hey, Farkas.
Apollo might know. Sorry, because Apollo's from the area.
Well, do they?
Apollo, make a history check. And
Roger.
You can make one for Gregor too, Richard.
Hmm.
If you're controlling his character, yeah, you are. I'll make one for Thyron just in case.
Ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop.
Not an advantage, so 5 did not do anything for him.
I got
Gold
a
Sneezer
plan.
knows a lot, but not necessarily about the region, so. I'll let Gold Caesar make one at disadvantage.
That's Gregor, the
Oh,
17.
Gregor? Okay, Gregor. Okay, so you don't think it's Adric's Folly. You think Adric's Folly is still, like, quite a ways ahead. Probably another day. Maybe another, almost the rest of the day, at least.
So, okay, he divulges that information.
I can't remember if it's a day or just like the rest of that, at the end of that day. Hang on one second. Let me look.
Remember, it's a day or 5 feet or something.
Day or 5 feet. Anyway, no. Okay, yeah, it's at least a day away. Like tomorrow. Tomorrow, you're only a day away. Sorry. All right, so yeah. So Gregor knows it's at least a day away. But with that history roll, Gregor also knows that it is a tomb.
A tomb. A tomb's usually lit around this area.
He says, well, this one is. It's a tomb of it's a tomb of a frost giant leader, and they keep it pretty well lit.
Well, we
Are
don't
there
know.
frost giants guarding this tomb, or is it just
He
they
says,
come by so often just to make sure it's maintained?
He says, well, frost giants are, sort of like humans. He says, but they're mainly diurnal, so I doubt that there's going to be anybody around there this time of night. And he looks around.
I don't care where I don't care where they urinate.
And he looks around and he's like, actually, I don't know if it's night or I've kind of lost track. He says,
Kind of like in
like-
Alaska.
he's like, but generally they only go there to maintain it. It may not be guarded. I suppose there could be a frost giant there, but it won't be a guard. He says
I don't care about frost giants.
He also says it's still a ways off yet. We've got a little bit yet.
So it's on the far side of the river, isn't it?
Yeah, it's far up the road and across the river.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Can any of us see these things off to the right up the hill? They look like logs or something.
Yeah, technically you wouldn't be able to see them either, probably.
All right, then we don't see them.
No, nobody can see them.
All right.
Oh wait.
Yeah, I think
Are we still?
There you go. Top of the.
Are we
cliff.
still-
Oops, wrong way. Flip direction. There we go. Oh, I didn't highlight it. There you go. Now flip direction. There we go. So yeah, it's basically that's the top of a cliff. So you see up and it's the top of a cliff, and you see the cliff face. You might be able to see some logs up there a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah, I can only see 60 feet. So
Put this back a little bit because you'd be able to see some grass a little bit from the top of there, and maybe some trees sticking up.
now on this map, each square is representative of 10 feet or 5 feet.
5 feet.
5.
Yeah, actually, on this, if you look on this map, it even says 1 square 5 feet.
Okay, sit down there.
At the bottom, it says that. You don't actually see that on the ground, though.
Hey, underneath you, Gold Caesar.
Are you standing on the 5
Look,
feet? I'm only standing
look,
on
there's-
2 feet.
There's a helpful compass point there to let us know which direction we're headed.
Right.
For purposes of this, are we,
Information off to our right is actually like a cliff face going up.
Right.
Okay, so we wouldn't be able to see the top of the cliff face.
Right. This all here, all this rock here, is all cliff face, and it is.
oh, cliff. Yep.
It is probably about, what do you think, 30, 40 feet up.
Okay. So it's pretty vertical then. So that's pretty.
Yeah. Also, is anybody hurt really bad? Except for Gold Sneezer?
Really bad?
I think Gold Sneezer's.
I'm down
I don't
5
think-
hit points, but I can get that back upon resting, so I'm good.
Okay, so I will take Gold
Yep.
Sneezer and I will have what's his face? Thyron heal him a little bit. Maybe I will. Oh, Thyron's
Okay,
Thyron
hold on.
can't heal him, can he? No, he's only paladin too. All right, so then what I can do with Gold Caesar is have him spend a hit dice.
Oh, are we short resting?
He can kind of do that on the way.
Fair enough.
It's a ways away. So, all right. So another 4, so he's back at 10. So he's almost back to full. All right. So, yeah. Before you proceed, that's up to you if you want a short rest or whatever.
Well, do you want to?
I figure
John,
you can short rest on the way too, because it's long enough between where you were in this area.
Do you want to do that, John? You're down about 9.
Yeah, we can do a short rest.
Okay. We'll spend a hit dice for John.
Oh, you're gonna do that? Okay.
So
Okay.
It's back up to 48. So now you're only down 3, John.
Yeah, and it should give action surge back for anybody that used it.
Yeah, so anybody that has action surge, that'll give their action surge back. Also, if you're looking for your hit dice to spend it, Dan, let me fix that for you because I need to do some stuff on your character sheet, don't I? Yeah, so we're going to go to your character sheet, and for a moment leave your character sheet alone, Dan, and I'm going to show you. I don't know if you can see me switch it to that page.
Yeah.
Ignore non-equipped items. Dex tiebreaker, where are you at? Where are you at, Dex tiebreaker? Track your dice per class. I'm gonna turn piety on for now too. Short long rest on. Where's that Dex tiebreaker at? Must be on this other side. Oh, there. Add Dex tiebreaker to initiative. There we go. All right, now you're all set. Okay, so now in the middle of your sheet, Dan, under your hit points, you'll see where your hit dice are.
Yeah,
You have a
the
couple hit
D8
dice.
is level 4 and. Yep.
And then you can just click on where under that if you want. If you've lost any hit points, you can use one of your hit dice to gain them back.
So you just.
So you can just click where it says hit dice. There you
Yep.
go. Oh, that's UA. So under your
Yeah,
hit points,
yep.
under your
So I
hit
can do one hit. roll 1d8.
Yeah, it'll say hit dice, and then it'll roll it for you. Yep. Do you see what I'm talking about? Yeah,
Nope.
there you go. Hit dice. Yep, there. You gained 11 back. So if you're only down 9, you gained them all back.
Oh, I was only down 5, so
Okay. Well, yeah, yeah. Oh, 5. Yeah. So you gained them all back. All your hit
So
points.
okay,
And then you used 1 hit die.
yep.
it's 5.
And then you gain all your.
And after a long rest, you get them all back.
Well, yeah, you gain half your hit dice that you've used back after a long rest.
Okay.
A minimum of 1.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, so you guys are on the road here, heading north. You're traveling along the river for another 2 miles or so. The bank rises until it becomes a low cliff overlooking the water at its widest point.
Do you want us to move ourselves along?
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
All of us?
Yeah, everybody make a perception check. I'll make one for Thyrun, Silverhorns. Perception. Where you at? Okay, so Dan, if you look in oh, you already found it. Okay.
And
And Silverhorns. Why am I at advantage for those guys? I'm not. Silverhorns and oh, I just rolled it for Silverhorns twice. Wait, what? I should have been Thyron. Oh, you rolled it for Silverhorns once too? Oh, no, John did. John, quit confusing me. It doesn't matter. Both of us failed for Silverhorns.
Okay, the last perception is for Gregor from me. The 21 is UA, and the what I got 15 or something is for that's actually for Slag.
Okay. As you get to the point, like right where you're at the edge of the map, you spot. Hold on, I gotta find out something here. Where is it? So there's a guy up on the cliff.
UA yells, "Jump! Jump!"
No, not that kind of guy.
Geronimo!
Okay, put this thing up here.
Life's not that bad. You don't have to jump.
Don't do it, man. It's not worth it.
Oh, hush! This is the most entertainment we've had in a long time.
Just looking to see if there's a actual stat block. I don't think there is. Oh, come on now. Okay, how about this? Okay, yep, there's a stat block for this one. 387. Why can't I jump to page 387? Fine. Fine. See how it is.
UA did get a 21 if you want to give UA any more
Okay.
specific description.
You see a drow In like he's wearing like like looks like oh no, sorry, not full plate. He's wearing a Drow chain, and he is kind of leaning over the edge of the cliff, very carefully, and like looking down at you guys. When he he doesn't realize UA has spotted him, but he is definitely being very trying to be stealthy.
Trying to be a little sneak.
I would say UA would just kind of casually, walk to some of the people and just under her breath, sort of does anyone else notice the guy up there? Don't make a big fuss about him. We don't want him to know that we've spotted him. And we decide. So
Probably wouldn't tell me that. She'd probably tell the people that she knows that.
that's a good point. I was just trying. Good point. So yeah, you're right. You're next to her. She would definitely tell Silverhorns and tell all these folks
Yeah.
that you might overhear it if Whoops. Is that's an accident, right? Brad, you didn't mean to throw another entangle spell at us, did you?
No, that was I don't even know how that happened. Okay.
It disappeared.
Oh, I hit Control V. That's why. I was trying to paste something into a window and it pasted it in there instead.
I'm just trying to roleplay it because she seems very skeptical of newcomers, and since I'm a newcomer, I don't think she'd be.
Nope, she wouldn't.
She's very
Well,
distrustful.
he wouldn't. He wouldn't.
He would. Yep, that's a good point.
Because he's played by a girl, so that's. Okay, but yeah, he would definitely not be all about telling anybody. All right.
Well,
so-
I mean,
Now, one of the other people might tell me, you
yeah, I'm going to say, I don't think UA would want strangers to make a fuss but you're right, she wouldn't.
she wouldn't go out of her way to let me know that someone.
She might say.
No.
She might say, like everybody remain like quiet.
Yeah. Everybody stay cool and not right. And if somebody had indicated, I forget who rolled what. I forget if Apollo or
UA is the only one that made
I
that.
had no clue what was going on.
I say UA was the only one that made a good enough thing to spot him.
okay. Oh, that good, huh? The 15 didn't do it. Fair enough. Really well hidden.
Nope, only
Almost
UA I think had a 17, right?
UA had a 21.
A 21, yeah. Okay.
And
Oh,
I mean,
the Silverhorns that I rolled didn't count because John already rolled it.
and okay, so that, but Slag had a 15. I don't know if that was good enough.
Nope.
Okay. Well, then only UA,
Yep, only UA as far as I can tell.
mumbling under his breath. You can't see a damn thing. Not worth it. Taking a bunch of blind freaks along with me. All right. So we kind of have the advantage of knowing. I mean, he sees us. They see us, but they don't know that we see them. So
They don't
we
know that
should
you
choose-
know.
We know that they
right,
know.
right.
I
So
know
we should
that you
choose.
know that I
We
know
should
that
choose
you
a course of action appropriately.
Right.
What do you guys think? Particularly turning to Silverhorns, whom she, they get along pretty well together. So she's wondering what he would think of that. I mean, you two guys are. I'm sure you could chime in, but she's not going to direct the question to you.
How precariously is he hung up on the rocks? Has he got a pretty safe perch?
Yeah, he's got a pretty safe perch. He's up on the cliff. He's not like.
Oh, okay.
He is kind of like kneeling. Like looking over the edge of the
Like
cliff.
like in a scout position,
Yeah.
looking down at
Yeah.
it.
I was thinking if one of the archers could hit him, maybe he'd tumble and fall off.
Fair enough.
Called shot to his.
Possibly, but you know, it's hard to say.
If we look ahead, I'm just going to see. I wonder if there is some place where we could walk beyond his sight and then sort of disappear off the road. But I mean, here it sort of looks like there's just the river on one side and the cliff on the other. It doesn't seem like there's a way to sneakily continue on this road.
No, it's pretty
And
tight.
as far as
Pretty
we
tight
can,
and narrow, pretty
yeah.
much.
Uh-huh.
Good place to set up an ambush too.
Yep. Do we see anything? Do we see anything that could look like? Anyone know anything about rock formations? And,
You're fairly
if they could-
certain that you're fairly certain with that 21. Well, UA is fairly certain with that 21
Yeah.
Perception check that there is something up there. That's some sort of a log trap, possibly. So it is some sort of an ambush setup. It's just she might not exactly know what it is, but she would also have a fairly decent idea, you know. Like, here, I'll reveal the logs now, but I mean, she doesn't exactly see all the logs, like, per se, but she knows there's something going on up there, and it's probably some sort of.
I know we have to pretend like we don't know, but you know. Is there anybody who's really good at climbing?
I got gloves of climbing on.
Yeah, Silverhorns can.
You're good at climbing?
I have the gloves of climbing.
Oh, well, yeah, that would help. Boy, I hate to do this. Sorry, boy, I hate to do this. I don't trust you guys worth beans. But I think I've got invisible. Let me scroll down. Playing character versus. Keep going, keep going. That.
Alright, everybody else can.
Dark bolt. Yeah, I got. Oh, is that just me? Hold it. It's not the spell invisible. Let me. Hey, boink.
Invisibility, yeah.
Is it the?
So
It says once per long rest.
Right, it's once per long rest or using spell slots. So what you can do is, once per long rest, you can turn invisible, or you can use a spell slot, a second level spell slot or higher, to turn invisible.
But it's a personal spell. It's not. I couldn't cast it on somebody.
No, because when you cast it higher, you can target an additional creature. So it's on you or on anybody else. A creature you touch becomes invisible until the spell ends.
Okay, I was wondering whether it was a personal type thing. So it's a second level spell. I can't upcast it at my level.
You can cast
I could
it once.
cast it.
You can cast it once for free and touch yourself if you wanted to, but you can upcast it at a higher level, which I don't know if you can even. You can't cast it at a higher level.
No.
For a second, can you? So you could cast it once as for free, and you could cast it once as a spell, but it's a concentration, so it would pop it off of you.
Yeah, I'm thinking that if it would have to be cast twice and it's a concentration, you can't. You can't have two
Right, you can't have
concentration spells
No.
on at once.
Yeah, no.
Just to let you know, my climbing speed is the same as my walking speed.
Okay. Oh
Sure.
yeah, because you're a tabaxi, you have climbing speed too. Yeah.
Yeah. You seem like the best choice. Wait, sorry. You seem like the best choice, but we just barely know you. Sometimes you just have to trust whoever it is. If I worship someone, then trust them. Okay. if we could step back around the corner or something, so I should be able to. I should be able to tell when you were out of sight, or we're out of sight, and I can cast a spell on you. If you could work your way up there, and and at least report back. Take if it's only a single person, take them out if you can. Or if it's too many for you, report back.
Okay. Could do that.
Is that okay? I just want to check to make sure if that's okay with the rest of the party.
That's fine by me. I'm willing to do what can, because it seems kind of strange that he's up there just looking down at us. Now that he pointed him out to me, just kind
Yeah,
of.
and if it's a trap that gets if a trap that gets sprung like a bunch of boulders or something that comes down and we're not there, it's probably not the worst thing. If we don't get in the way. So, all right, I will cast invisible. We'll go back so that out of sight, around the bend, underneath something, and then cast invisibility on you, and then we'll just hang
So
and have a discussion. Oh, can I do that?
yeah. So what I was gonna say though for Farkas is you could, since you have a climbing speed like Silverhorns has the climbing speed, you could use the dash action and double your climbing speed basically. Basically,
Yep.
you do your climbing speed again. Or
Yep,
since you're a
I do have
tabaxi,
that.
since you're a
It's called
tabaxi, you could actually do something else called feline agility, which would double your climbing speed as it is.
Yep, and I have to wait one turn, kind of like get my breath, and I can do it again. So I'm able to move, skip a turn, then go again. So kind of thing.
If you
so
use feline agility.
yeah,
Otherwise, you can use your dash action without feline agility. But
okay, yeah,
you don't have to skip a turn to be able to move. You just have to skip a turn to be able to use your feline agility again.
yeah. But if I'm doing that, I'm not being very stealthy. Even though I'm invisible, he'll be able to hear me climbing across the rocks.
That is correct. Okay.
Well, yeah. Definitely don't. Yeah. Speed is not the most important thing here.
Try to do it as quietly as possible.
Yes. Yes, yeah. If you get there fast, but
not
he's
quiet
still,
in this case, probably for you.
apparently quietly is better than fast and loud.
Yeah. No. If I come screaming back down the hill fast and loud, then be ready.
All right.
Okay. Cast. You're invisible.
Cast. You're invisible. that's the verbal components.
That's the verbal component. Winky, blinky, out of sinky.
Okay, so you're going to climb up where? Okay, so the best way for you to do this here, I'm going to show you a trick, Dan.
Okay.
I'm going to show you with Silverhorns for right now, but so with your character, if you grab your character and like pick him up like you're going to move him, right?
Yep.
With your left click, right?
Yep.
And if you hold on to him and then move him just a hair, just slightly,
Okay.
and hold on to your left click, like you're dragging him, and then
Yep.
just right click once real quick without holding down the right click.
Yep.
You'll see a little arrow appear. And then if you drag your character to wherever you want to go, you can see where you're going to go, like
How many feet?
yeah, how many feet and whatever. It's a ruler, but what that'll do also, like here, I'm going to show you what it does on my screen. I'm going to show it what you see. That's what I'll see when you do that.
Okay.
And so I'll know what path you're taking.
So that would be 30 feet right to there. So you can see where I got the character at.
No, once you let go, I will be able to. You'll move to that spot, and there you go. See now, and then okay, so you're at the top of the cliff. Well, that's actually about because it's about 40 feet to the top of the cliff, but so you're just under the top of the cliff. Let's say you'd be actually probably like right there, but
Okay.
but just under the top of the cliff, and you got another 10 feet to reach the top of the cliff. Make a stealth check if you're going to be stealthy. Assuming you're trying to be stealthy, you said.
Yep. So go to my character sheet. My character sheet disappeared on me.
Remember, you can Alt and double click on your character to reopen your character sheet if you need to.
There it is.
If it's under your browser, it'll reappear back in your
Yeah,
browser.
it's underneath my browser a little bit. There we go.
What's up, Rich?
I was going to wonder if we talked about this as a possibility, since I'm trying to remember if Bardic Inspiration can be used for ability checks at this level, or I think it can.
Yeah, I think Bardic Inspiration can be used for anything again, can it? Or no?
Yeah, I mean it gets more flexible as I go up in level, and I don't remember if it can be used for ability checks. If it would have been used for, if I could know it would be used for ability checks, could I have given him Bardic Inspiration before he left?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, knowing that he was going to do a stealthy mission. Okay. So you got Bardic.
That gives me advantage.
No,
you
it means
extra D6, right? Or D8?
yeah, extra D6 to your roll. You can choose to use the roll it after you roll, but before you're told the outcome. So you have to guess and say, "Ooh, that looks like you could use it," before Brian tells you.
Well, in that case too, then let me double check, but I think. Nope, he can't. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say I thought Thyron may be able to give him guidance, but nope. UA probably could, but she probably wouldn't. Or he probably could, but he probably wouldn't.
Probably say, I'm already making you invisible. If you can't do it,
Right? Or he'd be like, well, if he fails, that's all his fault. That's,
right? Yeah.
Yes.
How much do you want out of me?
If he had with his tongue not fit.
Well, I
He
just have to click on my stealth ability in my list of proficiencies on my character sheet, correct?
Well, it'll be acrobatics, yeah, like all that stuff, yeah.
Yep.
And your
Well,
skills.
you're gonna wait. Are you gonna do stealth or first or the climbing part?
He's got climbing at speed, so he don't need to do the climbing. So he's just doing stealth.
Check.
All right, you are plenty stealthy. I'm pretty sure
Yep.
that dude does not hear a thing.
So you can pocket that for later. But you have to use it within the next 10 minutes, or it goes away.
Okay, that D6.
Yeah, it goes. So you got 10 minutes to use it. So
Yeah, he would have had to roll a nat 20 in order to even hear anything, I think. But let's see, what did he roll? He rolled a 18 even, so yeah, it don't matter.
not a bad roll, but
And nat 20
not enough.
Nat 20 wouldn't even noticed you.
Well, nat 20 automatic looks that's supposed to be anyway. So.
No, only on attack rolls and saving throws.
Oh, not on ability checks. Okay.
No. Nat 20 is usually a good outcome, but
not always. Well, as I sit there on the edge and I notice he doesn't seem to. I don't hear any movement above me, or I don't.
yeah,
Whatnot.
you see him as you're going up. Are you going to continue up?
Yes.
Okay, when you get up there, you can see he's still at the edge of the thing, and he has not noticed you. I'm actually, hang on, let me throw him on the screen there. He's kind of like there-ish.
So he's up there.
There-ish.
So he is quite a distance from me.
Yes.
So, And he's still looking down the pathway, kind of on an angle down towards where we were, I guess.
Yes. Yep.
So he's not looking. So he's kind of looking off on an angle.
He's looking down at the group. You can see. You know,
Yeah,
you can tell you can tell he's looking down where the group is, basically.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try to see.
He looks like he's a little nervous. He keeps looking back over his shoulder, like toward up toward this direction.
Okay.
Because he's
Well, let's
he's,
see if I
he's try-
can't
and you,
sneak around to the back side of him if I can.
and you also realize that he's looking that way because the entire group is stopped, and you figure that he's kind of wondering why they've stopped.
Okay. Dear. Well, what I could do is move off this way a little bit, and I can try to sneak attack them. Because Drow, I would assume Drow are not nice people. I've heard stories about them.
Depends on the
Coming up.
Drow, but generally speaking, they can be nasty to deal with, and so far, well, you wouldn't have experienced this necessarily, but these guys have been attacked by them several times. So
Well, let me do this. That's 20 feet. I'm gonna move to there, and I'm still invisible, and I will try to take a shot at him. I know it's gonna,
from where you're at,
yeah, with my longbow
okay.
at him. That would be with advantage, I do believe, since I'm invisible, and would have sneak attack
Yep,
on
you
it
would.
as well. To kind of, but my question is, I see him looking down towards the party, but he's also looking back over his shoulder the other way, like if there's more people.
Right. Do you want it? But you could, like you said, you could try to sneak your way over to him.
Yeah, let me try that first before.
And you're technically here. I didn't mark it on your token per se, but you're technically invisible right now. So here, let me pull you this way real quick so I can mark it on your token. I usually use just like this little. There's a little. Here, we'll just do that.
Okay, now,
there you go.
now my
So
question is, do I need to make
technically
another
invisible,
stealth
so
check?
you can't be seen either. So
Okay. Do I need to roll another stealth check to start moving forward up here, or is that still considered me?
yeah, when you go over toward him, well, actually, yeah, when you go over toward him, make a stealth check. You also notice that these logs are up here now. Like while you're up there, you also notice it's like some sort of trap.
So it's a booby trap.
So the other thing that you know is, as a rogue, you would know that you could try to disarm the trap.
Is the arming mechanism on my side, or is it over by where he's at?
You can tell that the trigger mechanism is over where he's at, but
Okay.
there are ways you could, fudge it up from moving.
Why don't I try that
Just
beforehand?
essentially, it's held up by a couple of sticks and yanked down by a rope. So if you just put another stick in front of it, it's not going to go anywhere.
I could do that. I'll try to.
Stealthily do that.
Yeah, stealth. My guess would be on this front log, then put the kind of wedge a stick
wedge
on
something
that
in
one.
between there. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and make a. What you're going to do is you're going to make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
You're already stealthed, so, and you're already invisible, so. All right, so you wedge a stick under there. You're pretty good. You think that the logs probably won't roll, or if they do, for some reason roll, then they're all going to roll all off kilter and funky, which will mess with the trap anyways.
Okay. Well, if I feel safe that the trap is disarmed and that he's actually looking back at possibly at another group of people, I don't feel comfortable.
No, he's looking down at the group of people that he's looking at your group.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you said he was.
And every once in a while he's looking over his shoulder this way. You don't see anybody over there, but he's looking over there, over his shoulder, because that's what you would do if you were sneaking and trying to trap somebody and wondering why they're stopped. You'd be looking over your shoulder to try to see what was going on.
Okay. Well, trying to debate if I should let the party know that the trap is somewhat disabled, and I think we can proceed onward. If we want to engage that guy, we would probably be a little safer. I think that's what I'll do. I'll head back to the party.
Okay. So
Um,
you're gonna climb back down the hill and head back to the party?
yep.
Okay.
Let them know. So I'll
Alright.
roll another stealth check to climb back to where I was on the cliff face there.
Alright.
Because I'm
You're
actually
there.
moving.
Yeah, you don't need to make the stealth. Yeah, you don't need to make the stealth check until you basically about when you get about here. You know, like till about here you're covered by the logs, and then when you get about here you make the stealth check. You easily climb down.
Okay.
Hold on one second. Let me just double check, but I think it should be fine. Yeah, he doesn't notice you still. He would have had to roll 19 to notice you. And you get back down to the party. You can move yourself back down there however you'd like. Doesn't matter the path per se.
Back to where we were
And
there.
then, so you're just gonna kind of like startle everybody by going, "Oh, by the way."
Coming up to them, I'll kind of whisper, "Hey, it's me," you know, to let them know. I think I got the trap disarmed up top. Um, but he's getting kind of nervous, wondering why we stopped. So if we want to move forward, we can. So
That's why I asked. That's why I asked you to take him out.
um,
Are there more people up there, or is it just him?
he's looking at us and looking at something behind him that I can't see. So I don't know.
Okay, okay. So he might have backup.
So I don't know how long the invisibility spell lasts. Um,
Uh, that's a good question. Let's roll up and have a look.
minute.
Invincibility. A minute. Okay, so you're probably not. You're
Oh no,
probably
1
no
hour.
longer.
1 hour.
Oh, up
1
to an
hour.
hour.
Up to an hour.
An
Yeah.
hour. Oh yeah, you're invisible until I stop concentrating on it.
Yeah, and
No,
it's only been about half a minute so far, but yeah, even if it was a minute, you'd still have it.
1 or 2 minutes have passed. I'll mention. I'll go back up there and I can try to take him out from a distance. But if there's an alarm rate, I just want to let you know what might be coming. I figured it'd be best to let you
Okay.
guys know beforehand.
We can have all sorts of things. As soon as you get, we'll spot you a little bit of time. We'll mull around here, and then just be ready to once you start shooting him. If we have any chance of pot shotting him, we'll do that too.
Okay, now
Okay.
I'll head back up the hill then.
Okay.
Have fun.
Happy hunting, huh?
Okay, you run back up there. Well, you don't run, but you climb back up there. You get to here, right? Is that what you're doing?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Or you go back there. That works too.
You want me to roll a stealth check as I climb over the top of the hill again?
Yep. Here, I was just gonna put you up there though, but that's fine.
We'll get my character sheet up here.
Ooh, close. Oh, he had disadvantage though, actually. So yeah. So maybe not close.
Maybe he heard a falling pebble or something.
Well, he'd be at disadvantage to detect him anyway since he's invisible. Oops, didn't mean to do that.
True.
Okay.
Okay.
So he does not detect you. And you're gonna go up and around the log structure.
Yep.
You could actually go over the log structure too, depending.
I'll go. Oh. What was it? Do I hit the alt or control key you said for my movement?
For what?
The
yellow bar thing?
Yeah.
No, you left click like you're gonna drag your token, and then
Yep.
you right click once real quick.
Okay. See how many feet. I'll go. That says 25 feet right to there. So Go there, then I'll try to take a shot at him with my longbow. Then I guess.
Okay.
So I'm precariously standing on one of the logs. Oh,
You can
Make-
also
make- make-
use.
make it-
you can
make it-
also use the. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Rich.
I say you can also use bardic inspiration for to hit if you
Yep,
if
yeah,
you have a crappy roll.
So, but before any of that though, make a either a straight intelligence check or an insight wisdom check.
insight wisdom.
So insight would be in your skills, or not your skills, your your skills.
Yep, right there.
And then in a straight intelligence check, if that's better, would be that, whatever.
Oh, they're both the same.
Okay, so make one of those two. Okay, 23. Okay, you're getting ready to knock your arrow. You're pulling back your bow. And you realize, wait a second, I'm 40 feet up off the ground. That's gonna hurt. And you question whether or not you should shoot him or just go over there and shove him off.
So I could try to sneak up behind him and give him a nice little shoulder tackle kind of thing off the edge of the cliff.
I don't know if you want to give him a shoulder tackle, but if you just shove him, then yeah.
Push him.
Because
Yeah.
if you give him a shoulder tackle, you might go with him.
Yeah. I'll sneak up to him if I can.
Okay.
I'll have to be
Yeah.
super stealthy.
Well, so far you've been pretty stealthy. He is a drow, but he is a drow, but you're invisible also.
Chuck a rock. Can't go wrong with a rock.
Distract him.
Chuck a rock past him and then shove him off.
Do the old
Exactly.
silent snake thing from Metal Gear Solid.
I always go with Final Fantasy Tactics, but sure.
Yeah. Where's my box?
Oh, we'll roll another stealth check.
Hey, you let the first stone got me out of a lot of tight jams in that game.
Okay. You have bardic inspiration you could use.
Now, how would I use that? Add a D6?
D6. Yep, roll a D6.
Just roll a d6 and add it. Yep.
So there is a little dice roller on the left side of the screen that looks like a D20.
Down at the bottom.
On the left side of your screen, on the left side of your Roll20 map.
Yep.
So when you click on that, that should bring up different dice options.
D6.
There you go, 6. So 20 is your stealth check.
Okay.
All right, he's
Nice use
he
of
is,
inspiration.
he is going to be probably pretty preoccupied, I would think. Yeah, nat 1. Okay, not only so
All right,
so
well-
if you go to push him over, you're also going to have advantage because not only is he not noticing you, but he's leaning way far over, trying to look and see if there's anything behind the party because he's trying to figure out why they've stopped and why he's getting frustrated. Would you just, he's probably thinking, would you just walk forward already? But he's he's like, there's got to be something going on. And he's looking over his shoulder, and he's looking forward, and he's like leaning way too far over, you notice, when you go to push him off. And so what you're going to do is you're going to make either athletics or you could do just a straight dex check. To kind of like trip him off there, kind of thing. Just any kind of thing, like strength, so athletics or acrobatics, whichever one's better.
Oh, my acrobatics is better than my athletics.
I would think so, probably, yes.
Yep.
So make an acrobatics check.
Yep, and then he has to make a contested check,
Okay.
and you're going to be at an advantage anyways, so you might as well roll it again just to see if you nat 20 it. Not that, even though it's an ability check, so, but yeah, so, okay, so 21, so he has to make a contested check. Oh, and another nat 1. Okay. Alright, hold on.
Over he goes.
And I am now visible.
And you are now visible. Yes.
Yep. You are
Well,
now visible,
I mean-
correct?
I mean, technically, it's not an attack, but
Yep.
Am I allowed?
I-
it is,
what-
it
how
is
does
considered
how
a special
does the
attack.
DM
Though,
rule
I
on
think.
that?
I think it is a special attack, though. Considered a special attack when you shove somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still think I will become visible. Because the word of the law on that when you do an attack type roll, yeah,
Yeah.
you become invisible.
Uh huh.
Yep. Okay, so let me do this. I'll let you roll the damage. So fall damage is going to be 4d6.
So
And that is for me. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay, so he takes 13 damage as he falls to the ground. He hits the ground with a thud. 58.
Can I go kick him in the face, or does that require initiative?
You can see he has got the wind knocked out of him. You guys will all get a free round to do something. Hold on.
I just want to kick him in the face. That's all I want to do.
Well, you got to get down there.
he
you
gets
gotta
like
get- you gotta
a
get
little
to him.
fall as he
You
falls.
still have to get to him, but he is had the wind knocked out of him, and he is incapacitated for a moment.
Slightly dazed and confused.
He is incapacitated for sure for a moment. Why don't we go ahead and roll initiative anyways, just to see, but he doesn't get to roll initiative this round, but
Just so we can fight over who gets to actually kill him.
well,
Well,
it
you
might,
kill
might take a
whoever.
couple
I just
hits.
want to kick him in the face. Look, this guy deserves a kick in the face for that trap. Tell me I'm wrong.
Well, he probably. Sure.
Okay, Farkas, are you going to disable the trap? Finish disabling the trap from that side too while you're up there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So,
Just probably make sure it doesn't come down on top of us.
okay, Apollo, you can get over there. It is 50 feet away.
I'd have to use like dash or something and lose
Yeah.
my turn though, right?
Well, you dash and then and you'd have to wait to kick him until the beginning of the next round, kind of thing.
Oh.
You could leap down and smack it with a.
I guess I'll travel a little bit and shoot an
40
arrow at him or
feet.
something. Assuming I can go next anyway. Gotta wait to see what all the other ones.
Yeah,
Wait,
you wouldn't
did I
let
roll
someone get to
initiative
go
properly?
next.
Yep, you did. Farkas
Okay.
is
I couldn't remember if I left advantage on or not. It looks like no.
yeah, Farkas is going to go first, but he's disabling the trap. So then, Apollo, you're first so far. I don't think. I think Thyron would be rushing up to like either capture him or whatever. But hang on 1 second here. Nope, I'm on the wrong tool.
I need to make another sleight of hand check for the trap.
No, you're not invisible and you're not trying to be sneaky, so you don't have to. You can. you could. Yeah, go ahead and make it a sleight of hand check just in case. I guess you could mess it up, but make it at
You accidentally trip it,
make it at
and he's
advantage.
crushed by his own trap.
Yeah, you accidentally set the trap off and kill everybody. That's what.
Okay.
All right, I think that's everybody.
Looks like a couple people go ahead of me.
I think the 25 should do pretty good.
Okay, Farkas is doing the trap. Gold Sneezer walks over here because he finds a rather interesting plant. And Silverhorns would be up next. So Silverhorns, are you going to run up there and do anything?
Yeah,
It's
I'm
like
gonna.
50 feet away.
Oh, he's 50 feet away.
You going to move up to where he is at least, or try to, or start to?
Yeah, I'll move. I'll take an action and dash and get up to where he is.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna have you move behind him, so that way he
Yep.
doesn't try to retreat that way.
So
Good. Screw that guy.
All right.
we may want to question him.
All right.
Do we? Do we?
Apollo? I don't know. Do you, Apollo? Make a decide whether or not you're gonna shoot him with your bow.
Look, for the record, this party has already corrupted the chaotic good half elf. I hope everyone in this party is pleased with themselves.
Well, he is a drow. He was trying to kill you, or
Yeah.
at least delay you severely.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure chaotic good should be like, let's kick him in the face. Let's just deal with him and not interrogate him. I don't think these are good things. Okay, I want
Well,
to see how much
Yui's
range
all-
this has.
Yui's all for cutting his head off, that's for sure. But yes, it was Slag who thought maybe we could get some information out of him before we kill him.
Okay, 60 feet. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, UA seems pretty violent.
Okay, if I were to use this, would this hit Silverhorns too, or does it only hit other enemies?
What's
5 feet. I think it has a 5-foot
yeah, it has a
splash radius.
Yep.
So it would hit Silverhorns.
Damn it. I don't suppose I could
corrode
throw
him.
it into
Oh,
like
wait,
the
hold
square
on.
in front of
No,
them?
there's no splash. There's no splash. It's you can choose one or two creatures.
Okay, so I can focus it just
okay.
on them.
Yeah.
You can target two creatures if they're within 5 feet of one another, like kind of.
Yeah, I was misreading that.
Is it-
I
is
was
it-
thinking that.
I believe.
I guess I
Inca-
thought it was. I guess I thought that was splash damage. Just splash damage I could control.
Oh, I
Yeah.
shrunk my other. Hold on. I accidentally closed something. Okay, there we go. I shrunk my.
In Baldur's Gate 3,
oh.
it's automatic splash damage. You can
Yeah,
damage your
yeah.
own person.
Yep. So is the acid vials. Like the acid splash works
Yep.
like the acid vial.
Yep. Done that before.
I like going in and setting a bunch of those flammable containers up, then going in and lighting on fire and having like
No,
a
I'm
match.
gonna move here.
I seen a video of somebody wipe out the entire goblin camp that way.
Yeah.
They snuck in and set up a bunch of those barrels.
Nope.
And I'm gonna throw acid at this. And I'm gonna throw acid at this punk. If I can't throw a stone and I can't kick him in the face, then I will throw acid in his face.
Okay.
Fine.
Damn it.
Ooh. Oh wait, hold on. He's incapacitated. That's why I pulled this back up for. Hold on. Incapacitated.
Boy.
Can't take actions or reactions. Okay, so he doesn't fail saves. Okay, so yeah, so he made his save.
Damn it.
critical fail and critical success.
Yeah. Nat 20 and a nat 1. Same roll. He wasn't at advantage though. He just rolled that way. Oh.
Damn it.
Or a disadvantage for that matter. Alright, so that was a miss. Alright, so Gregor, I think Gregor would stand aside in case UA wanted to behead him. I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you think, Richard? I think Gregor feels like he owes UA one, because she was. Pissed,
I think he does.
He was pissed at him when he beheaded the other drow.
Yep. Well, who's next on the
All right, Thyron.
list there?
Thyron would go up.
Thyron.
Yeah, but he would only go up to question anyway, so he would take his time getting there. Carolyn. Slag.
Flag's gonna cast Detect Thoughts again.
Okay.
And wants to find out, and if he needs to, he'll probably will need to walk up a little bit.
Yep.
That's quite some distance.
You need to get within 30 feet, so you need to walk up probably about 20 feet or so.
All right, so that is that within 30? Hold it, I gotta scooch the map.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's easily
Put
within 30.
detect thoughts up there again, because you're going to try to delve into his thoughts, right?
Yeah, well, I automatically unless he has the
The
ability.
surface thoughts are mostly, oh god, it hurts.
Yeah. Ah! Okay, detect thoughts. There you go.
Yeah. For the duration, you can read the thoughts of certain creatures when you cast a spell. You can focus your mind on any one creature. If the creature you choose has intelligence of 3 or lower, unaffected. Okay, as an action, you can either shift your attention to another creature's thoughts or attempt to probe deeper into the same creature's mind. You initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature, which is essentially, in this case, like, oh, I'm in pain. Oh, I'm in so much trouble.
How did I screw up this one job that I had?
Yofflid's gonna kill me if I get caught.
This is a perfect time to tell this Drow. You have to round a found out.
Yofflid?
I don't. Yes. I don't know what the D&D equivalent of that wording would be, but whatever that is something you should totally tell that Drow.
Oh. I don't know what that word is. Oh, you have to round and found out that one? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what the
Whatever
drow,
the-
I don't know what the drow equivalent is. Anyway, but yeah, so you get that he's in trouble. You get that he's Yofflid's gonna be mad at him, and you get that he's hurt in pain, and you know. So if you want to use your action, wait, is that a bonus action? So you have to wait till next round, I guess, to do the deeper probing thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, hold off killing him. If you can hold him, Silverhorn, might be able to get some more info.
Okay.
So I said that loud enough. I don't know if he speaks common. I'm going to risk it because I don't want anyone, getting too crazy.
UA would like stride up there, I'm sure, like or
Yep.
and then
You can decide whether you think UA would just be huffy or whether totally ignore it and try to kill him anyway.
I think he's smart enough. He might see like, okay, I can wait around. I suppose
Yeah.
he's gonna die anyways when I'm done with him. Like that kind of thing. So,
Yeah.
so I think he would wait. And then Farkas, you finished. Oh yeah, you did the
Disabling of the trap.
disabling
up
the
here.
trap. That's right. And then Gold Caesar. Over. Wait, no, this is a new round. Okay, that's why. That's what happened. Because UA's last. Okay, so let me put Spike right there because that helps.
Thanks.
There we go. All right. So end around, begin around. Okay, Farkas, you go at the beginning of the round.
Okay. Let's see here.
Now release the trap and kill everybody in the path. I mean, wait, what?
Not chaotic evil. Do I see anything off in the direction that he was looking at when he was up here?
Make a perception check.
Not one of my better. That'd be a regular. Perception.
What'd you get?
17.
17? Ain't bad.
17. Well,
Normally, my track record, whenever my characters roll perception, they're normally horrible.
hold on.
Mine really suck at initiative.
Hold on 1 second here. Let's try this.
I have a set of dice I've had since like the 80s and 90s I use for rolling characters with, and that's all the juju is good for in them. They're not good for combat at all. You're rolling for combat, ones and twos. It's like they know what they're being used for. Damage? No bueno.
Okay, you don't notice anything over there.
Okay.
You should keep that, Brian. You should have that so it doesn't show on the to the players.
I should, but But then the
It's sort of
players,
like,
but then
yeah, you don't see anything except the roll
well,
and the
you know,
associated.
well, if you guys look now, it's also metagaming, but
But,
see,
but
so it's up there. It's up there for two reasons. It's one is now you know you can't metagame, and two, uh, now you know I didn't fudge the roll.
yeah, well, that's true. That's true. It's like, okay,
And
but it's almost like we have to,
one of my big things is I never fudge rolls.
you know, Wyatt,
I don't
it's sort of like
So I'm cool. I'm gonna be heading back down the hill.
it's like it's almost an anti-metagaming. It's like, oh, something showed up there. What showed up? It's like, oh, I
Yeah.
did see it,
Nothing to
and
see
now I have.
here. Nothing to see here. Move
Yeah, it's like,
along.
okay,
Move
it's like,
along.
oh, that was Brian's roll. Okay, I'm not supposed to see Brian's roll.
And unfortunately, I don't think I can set it up to where I make the roll privately, and you can still see what the roll result was. Actually, let me try that.
Uh-huh.
Let me just see if. Okay, you can see the roll right on the screen, or no?
No, I can still see the whole
You see
thing.
it in the chat box on the.
You can see everything.
Yeah, I still see everything. Stealth, what it's for, and
And the
skill.
roll it made.
Yeah.
So you
Yep.
see the 11.
yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, I put the GM, but for some reason it didn't work. I could have whispered the roll, but for whatever reason, it's not
I'm gonna
working right
time
now.
to get back down the hill towards the party.
Okay,
So
yeah.
that's gonna be my goal because I don't see anything that he was looking at. So
Right. Yep, that's fine. All right, so yeah, he doesn't look like he's looking at anything. So it would be Gold Caesar, who's still occupied with whatever plan he's looking at. Silverhorns. What would Silverhorns do? You're over
well,
by him now.
He asked me to hold him, so
Yep.
I'll try to
Restrain him.
restrain him or something.
Okay, he's already
Yeah, he-
incapacitated, so all you
Good
gotta
on
do
him.
is restrain him, basically.
You want some rope? I have rope if you need it.
You do also have rope, or Silverhorns also has rope, John.
I'll just tie him up.
Okay. So, Apollo, you're next. So, as you get over there, are you going to help tie him up? Apollo?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Patty?
So okay. So Silverhorns, I'm going to make a roll for you at advantage.
Okay.
And I will make a survival roll at advantage.
Okay.
21. Okay, yeah. So he's tied up pretty good. Unless he can break free of the ropes, then there's no way he's getting out.
Yeah,
Unless he
plus
can,
he's
unless he
kind
can
of
physically break the ropes, is what I'm saying.
right.
Right.
You
you
got
got pretty
people
strong.
on both sides of him, so yeah, he's
Yeah, and for this, I'm gonna say it's like a just because of how well they're tied. I would say it's a DC 18 at least to break the ropes. Manacles are DC 20, so I figure a little bit less than that. All right,
Hempen rope is pretty tough to break.
Apollo, you're gonna use your action to help Silverhorn, so that's why I did it at advantage.
Gotcha.
Gregor would probably start walking up there, maybe.
yeah.
Also, something to note, Rich, for Gregor, just because you're running his token at this point, he probably wouldn't get too far away from Gold Caesar.
Oh, good. All right.
He kind of keeps an
They're
eye
kind
on
of
Gold
like that.
Caesar because he kind of realizes Gold Caesar, is
Squishy.
he's squishy and he's mischievous and he gets into trouble a lot. So
Ah,
and then and Gregor kind of likes him. They've been traveling together for a while, so
good to know.
kind of likes him as a friend, anyways. If anybody's his friend,
And certainly
Gold
wouldn't-
Caesar's his friend.
And he wouldn't want Gold Caesar to get jumped
Yeah,
and be too far off by himself. Okay.
right. And probably Spike would go and hang out with Gold Caesar too, maybe. I don't know. Or
Yeah.
Talon, one of the two.
Yeah. Okay. Who was
Wherever
he?
you want Spike to go, basically, that's where Spike would go.
Let's go Spike. Spike will go with.
All right. And Thyron would
Yeah,
go
but
over here, make sure,
yeah, we're moving everybody around here. There's Spike.
and Thyron would go over here and loom menacingly over the Drow, and then Callan. What would Callan do?
So he's going to go forward, try to uh, pry deeper into the thoughts, and ask for UA. While he's doing that, ask UA to kind of intimidate him in a way to try to bring some thoughts to the, make him think some thoughts to the surface about, like, what are you doing here? Why? And I don't know whether UA speaks Undercommon or or anything. So
Be on her sheet, but yeah, 1 second.
I get go.
I can pop it open real quick. I don't
I'm.
think she speaks
It's mine
Undercommon.
just pops slowly.
Yeah, I can pop it open real quick. I don't know if she speaks Undercommon, but she definitely speaks a few languages. She might be one
Celestial,
of those. She might be one of those
void
everything
speech,
languages. Oh no. Void speech. would be the
abyssal.
closest. Nope. So just common would be your best bet.
Hoping that they bring combat. Threateningly anyway. Who sent you? Where are there any more traps?
And you make a
Answer me.
make a
Blah blah blah.
make a intimidation check for
UA.
UA. Who was that talking just now? Was that Scott?
Oh, I was just
UA.
gonna
UA. Well,
I was
other
just-
people were going.
Hold on.
Who's
Wait. Stop, Scotty.
I was just gonna say, if you want a translator, I do speak Undercommon.
Okay, and then Rich, what were you gonna say?
Well, if you speak Undercommon, I didn't realize that. Can you do the? Can you play bad cop and just ask some questions like, who are you? What do you, what are you doing here? You better, you tell us all you know, anything like that, and try and get him to, if he's not going to say it, to at least think it.
Sure. Oh,
Thanks.
system question.
Yeah.
Acid Splash, and it's a question related to magic in elemental magic in general.
Yeah.
Am I able to, I don't know, conjure just a ball of it in my hand as a threat?
Sure.
Not actually cast it and throw it, but just to signify it. Think of
Yeah.
it like holding a gun on them,
Yep.
but
Yeah.
acid ball instead.
Yeah. You would begin casting essentially, and it would kind of manifest itself, or you could manifest it.
Because I want to work that in as part of the interrogation and threat to help.
Intimidation?
Yeah, if it would help anyway. Wait,
You
can
don't
I
really have
intimidate
you don't
people?
really have a way of knowing whether it would help, but I mean, you can always try it, and you can find out that kind of thing.
Oh shit! This might not be a good idea. My intimidation is 0, and my charisma's 11. This
Well,
fuck it. Let's find out.
Well, I
Can I
mean,
move down there towards the party then?
Do what now?
Can I move down towards the party while they're doing all this?
Yeah,
Yeah. That's why I was saying you had a turn that you could have went down there. Yeah.
Guess let's try it and see what happens. The worst that happens is nothing.
I mean, my intimidation, being that I've got higher charisma, is pretty good, but I didn't think it was reasonable that if I'm going to be trying to think the thoughts and I don't speak Undercommon, whether that would do any good.
Yeah.
Oops. Sorry.
I will certainly be menacing.
Well, we got. Yeah, there's other people that could probably up that menacing factor if it's not scared of me.
That's true.
There's a giant ass minotaur behind him, for example. So I might not be much of a threat, but maybe the situation would help.
A giant metal minotaur.
So I might not be able to threaten them, but maybe the situation would threaten them, and the people around contribute to it.
Okay, so
I got
we're all there. We're all doing this stuff, DM. So whatever information you do or don't want to give us, some rolls you want to make, obviously what we're trying to do is get him to give us information that would be useful.
Give us a intimidation roll. we will let you, since he's basically surrounded. You're casting a spell. We'll let you do the whole thing at advantage.
Okay. Intimidation, charisma.
Oh, is that what it was?
Oh, it's a 13.
Okay. Do you have inspiration on your sheet? Because you should.
I
If
do.
you don't. Okay, so you can roll that d6 for inspiration if you want.
Okay, I clicked it. Now what do I do? Roll again.
Yes. Sorry. Oh, no. Sorry, not roll that again. You just roll a d6. Sorry.
Oh, damn it.
So you can
Okay.
either do the dice roller thing, or you can also, when you're rolling dice, you can type /R, then a space, and then the number D, and then the type of dice, like 1d6.
And 1 is the number of dice, and D6 is the size, right?
Yep. And if it was 2d6, you just type 2d6 like that. Yep. There you go.
Or that.
So just like that, yeah. So 5 plus 13 is 18. That's what
pretty
he
good.
is. That's what his essentially his target. Target DC is 18.
Yeah, well, I mean, the save DC is 15. If you want to make it 18, that's cool with me. Or if you want, I don't know what you want to do there, but
The save DC. What are you talking about?
well, that's for the spell.
What spell?
The detect thoughts spell. When
No,
I
this
try
is- no, no,
when I
this is-
try
this
to
is-
dig deep.
Yeah, this is for the
I'm
intimidation.
sorry? Oh, never mind.
Yeah, the intimidation roll was a 13 plus 5 is 18. So his target DC to resist the intimidation is 18. So he rolled a 16, so he failed. And then his detect thoughts is a wisdom save, right?
Yep.
And that's DC 15, you said.
Right.
Okay, so he fails his intimidation, fails his detect thoughts. Okay. This is what you Slag, this is what you get. So you know he was sent there to prepare this stack of logs to topple down on you guys. Yofflid sent him, but since Yofflid is values, he's a Drow Hussar, and since Yofflid values the Drow Hussars, she basically said, hey, don't sacrifice yourself, flee if you get caught, that kind of thing. And there is another Drow named Thizada, or Thizasta. I'll put the name in there.
Thank you.
That's a name you have not heard yet. You've heard of. Okay, I'm gonna put Yofflid in there too, but just so Dan and Scotty know about it. Yofflid is the name of one of the main Drow that's been ordering all this stuff that you guys know about. But Thizasta is the name of another Drow that you hear, or that you get the thoughts of, and also, among the house Gullion or whatever that you guys already had found out about, and then you also know about this guy. This guy here, his name is Garrig. Yeah, like that.
We now know about him, or we?
This guy here on the ground, his name is Garrig. What was that, Rich? Sorry.
We know about him now, or we had heard about him before.
No, you catch that from his detect thoughts. You know.
Gotcha.
You heard essentially when his thoughts, when you probe deeper, you heard essentially almost like an entire conversation as it played out in his mind from this Zasta, considering him a valuable resource. So don't. So Yofflid orders him not to attack the party, not to assault the party, but just to flee if he gets a chance. Also, you kind of think that the Thizasta person that you get a sense of might be over and above Yofflid.
Interesting.
He's basically supposed to wait for you guys to get in trap range, set off the trap, and flee. That's what his goal was. All right.
Flee or report back.
Yeah, flee and report back.
Okay, so I would know that this person, this Drow would obviously would have a place to report back to.
Yep.
So,
Also,
okay.
thoughts. Yeah, Adric's Folly. Yep. He's supposed to report back to Adric's Folly,
Yep.
where
Yep.
you guys are headed. You also know that he's carrying some treasure on him, including a couple magic items. And he's obviously thinking, as you probe deeper, he's obviously thinking that you don't, hoping that you don't find them. There's 2 potions of healing, a potion of invisibility, and a ring of protection. But I'm not writing those in there yet because you guys haven't got them specifically yet. There's a good chance you will here in a moment, maybe, but because he is tied up. But I'm assuming since that's your action for you reading his thoughts or whatever. So then UA,
Yep.
are you going to tell UA like what was on him or whatever, or what he?
Yeah, I'm going to tell UA and urge UA not to kill him. I think he might even be useful as a hostage.
Okay, so I think UA would probably at that point, grab everything that's in his pockets and on his, grab the ring too.
Well, yeah, she would do that, or he would do that, but I know that they're there, so UA wouldn't. I'm not sure UA would try to pocket them all anyway. So
No, I'm just saying like take them off him.
Yes.
So he can't use them.
Oh, that's true. No, he's less protected and not healed.
Yeah, and he can't heal
And certainly
himself,
not
and
invisible.
He can't turn invisible. Yeah, all that good stuff.
Perfect opportunity to kick him in the face.
And he's tied up and he's not going anywhere. So, all right.
I'm still mad at this. I'm still mad at this character.
Well, you can still kick him in the face. Okay. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and remove the turn order. Well, no, I'll just keep it up just in case we need it. But essentially, we're at the end of the round. But okay, does anybody need to do anything or want to do anything as far as like this guy?
Make sure he's
It's
disarmed. That he doesn't have any like weapons or anything. That
Yeah.
Oh, and you do know from the deeper thought probe that he does speak common.
Okay.
Rich. You know he understands
So,
common.
okay.
You know he hasn't spoken, but you know he understands common.
Ah, so you can understand what we're saying. So you know that, you're in some precarious positions here. Time for you to go and tell us anything that we can do, anything to know about it, if you value your life. And I can tell you, one person here would very much like to add you to the trophy list. So I don't know if you're going to give us any more information, but we would certainly keep pressing until we felt we'd hit a brick wall, as far as trying to find information.
Okay.
I mean, that might be all he's got. So.
All right. So let me do this. You just have he has 2 potions of healing. A potion of invisibility. Ring of protection. Two garnets worth 50 gold pieces.
2
each.
garnets, an opal, and an amethyst.
Walk into a bar. Oh wait, no. So, 51 gold pieces in coin. I'll just put in coin. There you go. All right, so that's what he had on him. Let's see. You also notice that from everybody talking to him and whatever. How long does that last? It lasts like a minute, right?
I think you're right.
Yeah, a minute. Concentration up to a minute.
Up to a minute.
So whatever anybody says to him, as far as intimidating him and trying to talk to him, he doesn't ever talk. but you're still getting surface thoughts whenever you ask him something. One of the
Yep.
things that you get as surface thoughts is that, and not even surface thoughts because you got the deep thoughts too, is that he does have a giant spider um, mount, like he rides a giant spider. Um, but you're fairly certain that it's up at the top of the cliff. But from what his surface thoughts are saying, that it's probably long gone by now.
Okay. Did okay, you've rejoined us.
Did we lose somebody?
No. I would just I keep forgetting. Sorry, I forget. I keep forgetting the Tabaxi's name.
Farkas.
I keep Fargus. I keep wanting to say Farquaad from
Lord
I know,
Farquaad.
right?
Shrek.
Lord Farquaad.
Correct.
Oh, that's why. Okay, because
Yeah.
I didn't have the thing. Here we go. Update default token. Now you should be able to see it on the
Farkas.
screen too. There you go. Farkas.
Okay, so Fargus, Fargus, did you see any animals up there? Any spiders? Any mounts?
I did not see anything when I was up there on the cliff. I did look, because I seen him looking off to one direction, but I looked that way. I did not see anything.
Well, that's good. Well, at least you weren't attacked by a spider. So if it was there, it probably ran away.
So you say this out loud, Slag? You're
Yeah, I
saying
just
Farkas?
did. I shouldn't
Okay.
have, but I
Okay,
did.
so you catch some more thoughts off the Drow, and the thoughts are something along the lines of something like silly tiefling. Of course I had him hide. His orders were to just keep an eye on things and flee at signs of trouble.
Do we know anything about the Hussars specifically as a member of the Drow hierarchy?
It'd be like a Hussar in like they're basically like a warrior caste type thing. It'd be like like I don't know, like crack commando unit. No, like tacticians,
Okay.
warrior
Yeah,
tacticians. Essentially, I guess.
So they're not a common foot soldier type people.
Yeah.
right. Don't Hussars, don't they fill various roles? Aren't they like
Yeah, they're
cavalry?
They're
or-
cavalry. Yeah, they're cavalry. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
mostly cavalry. And of course, he revealed that he was riding a giant spider, so you assume that he's probably
Yeah.
cavalry. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really creepy. So, okay. Well, I think we kind of got everything we want out of them. I personally, I have no bloodlust, but I'll leave that to the group. I know someone wants to do some foot planting.
I don't know why they. I'm not. Now you got me off in a rabbit hole, Richard. See what you did?
Sorry, on Hussar stream.
Yeah. Because I'm thinking, why did they use the name Hussar anyway? Because there's so many, optional things, And then I'm thinking, because only really Hungarian and Polish people, I think, had Hussars, but there might have been Russian ones. I don't know. But anyways, the point is, I'm like, why did they come up with that for their cavalry? Anyway. But, okay.
You mean why did they call it that in 5e? And I don't know.
No. In this campaign, yeah, because I don't think there is a Drow Hussar in 5e, but maybe there is. I don't know. There is now. But
Good question.
anyway, but go ahead. Now I gotta ask Jonathan Nelson. He's the guy who wrote this module, the Rise of the Drow. I gotta ask him why he came up with that for the thing. I'm gonna have to ask him now because I'm just too curious.
Yeah, go ahead. The gut feeling that I have for Hussars is there is a
mount thing.
A cavalry mount, but also a sort of prestige that goes along with the Hussar that may not accompany the normal cavalry. The cavalry were typically the nobles, but
Right,
yeah.
like
So
Hussar,
I mean, it's
like Hussar would be like knights,
Yeah.
kind of, or yeah,
kind of yeah.
or esteemed
Dragoons.
cavalry.
What's what's the difference between a dragoon and a Hussar?
Right, yeah. True.
Yeah. So
It's a Cavalier
cool.
with extra Cavalier sauce.
Yep.
All right. So okay. So anybody got any specific questions they want to ask to see if Rich gets any surface thoughts or deep thoughts on these?
Can we expect more Drow up ahead?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh, he doesn't answer. Um, but the thoughts are, oh yeah, you can definitely expect more Drow up ahead.
Good to know.
You don't. It's
Oh.
something along the lines of, you fools have no idea what you're getting into. Not to mention the other dark creepers and Morlocks and boy, when you get to that Fergrax, you're gonna be just, you don't even know.
We'll be at higher levels though, so it's okay. Do we? Did I get any feel on like really close, like right just around the corner, or as we continue to our destination?
Um,
How close these people are?
you kind of think that you get a one of the thoughts you get is, it doesn't matter because you're never gonna see those Drow anyways, because you'll never make it through the brown bark glade. And um, you get a sort of a thought of the trees being alive in the glade.
I'll be like, well, if they're as easy to take out as you are, we shouldn't have any problems.
Well, you don't get that thought. Only Rich gets that thought.
I haven't. I'm not going. I guess I didn't spill it that quickly. I don't. Brian, basically, it's however long you think a minute is. We'll just keep talking to see what else he gets or how much you think we should get.
Well, I'm going to give everybody a turn because.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah. So all right.
All right. So that was who asked that? That was Dan, right? That asked about
Yeah,
the
I'm
Drow.
going to ask for more
Okay.
more of his ilk up ahead.
Okay. Yep. And then Silverhorns. Were you going to ask anything?
No, I'm just gonna say what I said. I'll be like, when Dan asks that question, I'll just be like, we don't have to worry. If they're like this guy, there won't be a problem.
Okay.
Yeah, he was a pushover.
Okay. You get the thoughts that he's irritated, and if his hands weren't tied right now, he'd slit that Minotaur's metal throat.
Take
I
a
would
pair of
love
tits.
to see that.
They didn't catch my little pun. He's a pushover.
He's a pushover, nice. He's a pushover
You,
the cliff.
yeah.
So Strania as Drow versus a giant Minotaur. I would love to see that.
Right. All right. So, Apollo, what you have any thoughts or questions you want to ask him? Or
No, I'm
anything
good.
you want to say to him?
I think I would just want to know if there was any more gold or any more treasure more than what's on him. This seems light. There should be some more you have around.
Oh, okay. So UA would ask about treasure. Hold on one second.
I think so.
All right. I don't think that would be untrue or unwise. So I am going to do something with him.
I think
He doesn't have history, but I'm going to make a history intelligence check. Okay, 16. Rich, you catch the thoughts of, no, I didn't. He's like, no, I don't have anything on me, and then you catch like this faint thought about the tomb of Jarl Yarad, and rumors of treasure being there.
Would you mind putting the spelling for that in the?
Yeah, it's like Jarl, like a king.
Oh, Jarl. Yeah, okay.
Jarl.
the frost.
Jarl Yarod. Hang on. How do I spell that? R-O-D. R-R-O-D. There you go. Jarl Yarod.
Frost giant.
Jarl Jared. Not to be
Oh,
confused
boy,
with
did I
Subway
spell
Jared.
that wrong.
Not to be confused with Subway Jared. Oh, I spelled that wrong too. So it's J-E, not J-I-A-I-E. It's just J-E-I.
Oh,
There you go. There you go. Sorry.
person or place?
Person or place? What do you mean?
It's the frost giant.
Is
It's the
Gerald Geriod a location, or is it like the
Gerald.
Jarl of
Yeah,
Geriod?
Jarl Gerard is a person, but what he was thinking about is the tomb of Jarl Gerard, which is the tomb that Gregor mentioned earlier.
Ah.
The,
That's
the the
right.
place
That's
you
right.
can see way in the distance across the river. You can't actually see it. You can just
Yeah.
see pinpoints of light, a couple pinpoints of light here and there.
So it's
Right.
in the tomb of Jarl Rod of the Frost Giant.
Frost giant.
Yep, frost giant tomb.
I'm writing notes in my characters' allies and organization character sheet, so I have it on hand.
And with that, what we'll do is, I don't think it's set up right now, but I'm going to switch to this. Can you guys see this? We'll decide. Well, actually, hold on. Before we do that, are you guys taking this guy with you? Are you killing him? Are you leaving him here tied up? What are you doing?
Good.
I would be taking. I would be for taking it with for right now, but I'm oh so sure that you would want to kill him.
I don't know. It depends on if Slag lets me know that he said he wanted to slice my throat.
Sure, I let. It's like, yeah, well, he didn't take too kindly to that. He kind of wanted to wanted to give you a shave, a real close shave.
Head with my axe.
You cut off his head with your axe? UA's going to be like, damn it!
Yeah, that's even better. That's even better. I can't decapitate anybody.
Okay, so he's incapacitated. Do you want me to make the roll, or you want to make the roll, John?
John, who do you want to roll?
You can make the roll, Brian.
Okay, so it's at advantage because he's on the ground, and incapacitated, and it's an auto crit, really. But oh no, he's not unconscious. It's just a hit. Okay, so
We can fix that easy.
he's not raging, but 11 damage. Okay, so and oh wait, it'd be a called shot though, so it'd be at normal with 15 hit when he's incapacitated, probably. Hang on, let's see. Gotta look at him now. Where'd you go? Where'd your character sheet go, sir? Oh, it's under my browser. Okay, so no, but I'll say you're inspired, so that's an auto hit. There you go. All right, so that is his neck separates from his head separates from his neck, and you get a final thought. Yeah, hold on. Let me see what this final thought is, Richard. This is going to be interesting, I think.
I bet it's not nice.
Well, other than oh shit, I mean. Oh shit, there goes the planet. Alright, so let me see. I think you get a piece of lore. Hang on, let me see. You're gonna find out where this piece of lore is here.
As his life fades from his eyes.
Well, you know that the head, after you dismember it, after you decapitate the head, it's supposed to stay alive for about 20 seconds.
True.
And that's why they used to pick it up and hold it around, because then they could actually see their own decapitated body. That's the belief anyway. Hold on, there's another piece of lore here somewhere. I'm probably looking in the wrong spot. Wait till Tina comes back and finds out she missed the chance to decapitate this other body.
Yeah, that was perfect. That was great, John.
God damn it, he was mine. That one was supposed to be for me. Okay. La, 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 la. Okay. Okay, so
Go ahead.
so you get the idea that while he's a staunch supporter of the Drow overall, ultimately he wanted to be seen as a true hero of the uprising and be rewarded by those much farther up the chain of command, even higher than the Zasta. You get this idea and the idea that now this will never happen, kind of thing. You know, like. Yeah, and the plan. Let me see. There's something. You know, I might have to reveal it next time. You guys are all here, but
Okay.
basically here I'm gonna. So, final thought reveals part of the overall plan, and we'll convene for today, and in 2 weeks. Actually, 2 weeks. You said you wouldn't be able to be here. Somebody, yes, was that Scotty?
Scotty, I think.
Yeah.
The 18th.
But Scotty, you
the 18th
listed.
is. The
you
18th
lis-
isn't 2 weeks from now. Okay, so 2 weeks from now is the 25th. Everybody good for the 25th?
Right. Right. I think Scotty had said that, like, and
Right. Yeah, he did correct
the
himself.
18th
Yeah.
and the second.
Essentially, the 18th, I'm driving down to North Carolina, and I won't actually be back until December 2nd.
Okay. So, you
Or
won't be back
December,
till
or one of the two.
Okay. All right. Well.
Okay.
Okay, so it'll happen on the 25th, 2 weeks from now. Get together at 3, be on air by about 3:30, and we'll go over that then, and we'll leave you guys here on this map. You guys are probably going to take him with you, you said, though? Oh, actually, no, because he's dead, so you don't have to take him with you, but up to you.
Okay. Do we want to just
Oh,
quickly split up the gold? I don't know how many ways that would.
I'm good with somebody playing my character on the 25th. I'll work with whoever offline as
Okay.
far as whatever they would need to know to play them.
All right, sounds good. All
What
right,
type
so
of armor is this guy wearing?
he is wearing a Drow chain shirt. So while it's dark, it's good. If it hits daylight, it's no good.
That's right.
Actually, it has
Slag
to
is
spend,
wearing some of that.
It has to spend 24 hours in the thing. Sorry, Slag. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, Slag has wearing some, and he's covering it with a like a robe on top of it, and it's been dark, so I've been able to take advantage of it as it is. So, it's not bad, you know.
Yeah. So if you can wear a chain, or if you want to wear, if someone can wear a chain and wants to, Drow chain is essentially elven chain. So it's half the weight, and it doesn't do any disadvantage on dex checks. So, anyways,
Who wants the
stealth?
doing? Anyone want the +1 ring of protection? I think anyone can wear that. Isn't that true?
Yeah, it's a
Go
rare
to med.
protection, and it's +1 to saves and armor class.
I'm, personally,
What I would do is, if
I'm
I
okay.
were you guys, I'd do like need before greed and kind of find out who has the lowest armor class type of thing.
Yeah, that's what I was looking. UA's got a 15,
I'm like looking
so
at the Drow. I'm like,
I think UA's the. I mean, I know Slag's got more than that. I don't know about Farkas and.
why did Farkas's armor class go up to 18 for all of a sudden?
It's 17. I'm 17.
Yeah, but it says 18 on your token. That's why I was wondering why.
On my character sheet it says 17.
Here, let me try to do this again.
What?
Yeah, I know.
What? What?
The token
Why did it
is
go up?
the token is to confuse the DM. He'll look at it and say, "Oh, 18. That doesn't."
Yeah. There we go. 17.
Is it 8? Is it 17 on the sheet, or is it 18 on the sheet?
17 on the sheet now. It was just momentarily 18.
Maybe I thought you had 2 sets of armor on somehow. And tried to count them both or something. I don't know.
Well, I only have the one.
Okay. It looks like UA's 15s might be the lowest, and so that would make sense to me, unless someone makes another.
Okay.
Makes sense.
All right.
Kind of feels sucky to give it to the person who wasn't here, but
Could Rochambeau you for it. That's I don't know. All right. Well, that's good. And then so the coins you could, they're the garnets you could give one of those garnets. Like there's basically 150 gold pieces there. So you could split it up 3 ways as that, or you could, or like not 3 ways, but 6 ways as that, or however you want to do it, whatever amount of ways. Or you could put it in like a party treasure. Do you guys have a party treasure listed somewhere?
I think I think Tina's keeping the party treasure.
Oh, I don't have it. Oh yeah, handouts, party treasure. Yep. Yeah. So, oh, hang on, that's not what I wanted. There's your party treasure thing there.
Yep. Wow.
So,
I forgot that we had done so much skinning.
all right, so I guess we're gonna be done for today. Be back in 2 weeks, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Did I was there any experience gains that I missed?
Not that you know of yet. Well, actually, I'll just put it in here. It'll be. Hang on. I might as well just put it in here. Hold on.
I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. That's the only thing I can think of I missed.
Okay, it'd be 220 XP each for capturing. Well, for defeating Garrig.
And the Dryad.
And
Oh, the
And the
Dryad. I
Dryad.
forgot about the Dryad, right? Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
hold on.
yeah, I mean, we
Let me
weren't
give you-
clever
let me
with her. We just beat the snot out of her,
Right.
but
Let me give you
it
XP
still
for
counts.
her. I forgot about her. Dryad.
yeah, we were much more clever with Greek.
Okay, so yeah, so another 120 each for that.
So 240.
Some please.
There you go. I'll update your sheet, John. 240. Plus 240. 5420. Alright. So I think slag you should be like around 5420, right? Is that seem right?
Yeah, we just 40. Yep, that's right.
5420.
Yep.
So basically,
That's what
How do I
Everything-
add experience points in there, Brian? Just
okay. So just up at the upper right, you'll see experience points, and you just type them in there. You should be at about 5420.
I was just going at base of 4th level. So
Yep. So just be 5420. It should be your experience. And if you want to put in the, there is a thing here. Let me find the sheet.
I think UA forgot to update her his sheet last time.
Yeah, that could
Could
have
still
been my
have
fault too. I don't know, but
4930. So I mean,
yeah, put him at 5420. Because basically everybody should be about 5420, except for the NPCs.
5240, right?
Yep, 5420. Yep, 5420. 54. Okay, yeah. So and then if you want to, you could put it in there like this, Dan. You could put 5420 and then slash, and then put the next level, which will be 5th level, would be 6500, like that.
Yeah.
If I see how it is in the chat window, and
Yep.
if you did that, then it won't count any. It won't count the whatever's after the slash.
Okay.
That just tells you what you need for the next level.
Yeah, you keep your eye on the prize.
Yeah. So if you want to do that, then you can. And then
And how the old second edition character sheets used to look. You'd write down
right.
the next level experience point goal, and when you got to it, you got to it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
And,
that's exactly right.
And anyway, so yeah, until next time, let all your actions surge.
Let all your actions surge. Thanks. Good session.
Session.